Blessed morning, my peoples, Jamaica Good Life family. I am Angela Burke from mynativeanswer.com with none other than Avery Brown. People we have our live inflation from canarsis.com, right? So Avery is the lady who deal with the tight something tea. All right, so we're going to talk about that today. But what we're going to talk about this morning more than anything else is how to get in touch with oneself. Yeah, and everything else is just going to be right under that banner.
That sounds pretty good to me.
Pretty good to me too.
Yes.
So good morning. We're waiting for some people to come. Whoever is here in the chat room already, text it to your friend. Tell them they must come on now. All right, good. Now, as usual, we ask what's for breakfast, what was for breakfast, and what is for dinner. Because we Jamaican, we cook with 2 and 3 meat per Sunday, or with 2 and 3 vegetables, because we have a lot of vegans. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we have a lot of thing there. We have a lot of vegans on the in the chat room and thing like that. So we want to tell you good morning. Now, what was for breakfast? As you know me say to you every Sunday morning. So put up what you're eating for breakfast, right? Put up what you're eating for breakfast and also what you're cooking for dinner. We're having what I had for breakfast. What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Actually, I am on my weight loss. So I had some hemp cereal with banana and almond milk.
Hemp?
Hemp cereal. It's so delicious.
It is?
Yes. And they put the raisins in there. Don't do your face so. It was delicious. And I accomplished my goal of keeping my calories in check.
Well, you're doing so excellent on your program. So.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, the ketone green coffee supplements
you hear that people?
I've gotten from Native Answer is the truth. It is the answer. I can't believe I lose like about 3 pounds in 2 days. I couldn't believe it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. She's talking about the green coffee ketone, guys.
Then it works.
And it really, really works. Yeah. That is, we call that the super grail, the holy grail of all of our weight loss things. So if you need to lose some weight, please go on mynativeanswer.com and check it out. Bless up, Deacon. What are you eating for breakfast? And don't come tell me about your stewed chicken with your Mr. Deacon horrible, you see?
Why say so?
Him horrible.
Deacon?
Yes, and him is a deacon. You think he should have been a good deacon guy? Horrible piece of man.
What?
Called me yesterday and him show me him, Lord, he watch him now, fried dumpling, callaloo and saltfish. Me say I can't take him, I can't take it, me and you gonna have problems, you hear? Let me see what it is. Brian, blessed morning, Brian. Greeting Jamaica Good Life family from... You're from the UK. Big up, Brian.
Big up, UK.
Big up, UK. Toronto, I'm not seeing you yet. Toronto wanna eat. Come in. So, me and Avery is an RN nurse. And you guys have heard me speak to Avery several times on the phone, but first time live. And what we are bringing to you this morning is so amazing. So please tell your friends to come on in. Yes. Come on in. Share the link.
In the room. Come on in.
And while you're sharing, we have a lot of people in the room. While you're sharing, please put up what you had for breakfast. I'll tell you what I had for breakfast. I had turkey neck.
Oh, my favorite.
I did. And I had bread and I had a ripe banana. And what else me eat? Me have ripe banana. Me eat a whole heap of something from my dinner. Orange.
I'm having turkey neck for my dinner.
You having it for dinner?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. So it says, why you have to badmouth me like that? Me not badmouthing you. But when you call people and I show them and turn on all it, watch him now? Him turn all on him phone, and show me the stewed chicken with the rice, cabbage and carrot with callaloo, and every meal they make callaloo, and him knows the callaloo is my favorite food, period.
I love callaloo as well.
You know? My gosh. So that's why you're doing it. And you're always doing those things to me. Talking about, I'm making ackee and saltfish and callaloo and saltfish. In the Jamaica. I don't know the Jamaica in the Bahamas with mommy. Good morning. Somebody said good morning. Beverly said good morning. Good morning, Beverly.
Good morning. How you do?
How you do? Well, this lady is the lady that is responsible for the tea bags that make the vagina nice and tight. All right. So we're going to talk about that in a few. Now today we're saying every time I come on, I give you guys a space. All right. I try to allow you in my world to say, okay, what we're doing is about mind power, is about changing ourselves, as Michael Jackson said. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Absolutely. So we're starting with the man in the mirror, right? So because I said on air the other day that I was not cultural and I'm not religious, that's why I don't have any. that's why I don't celebrate holidays. So, and that's why I don't have any behavior. But you see, when you're cultural people, when you have too much culture in you and when you have too much religion in you, we're talking about extremism. So because I don't have that, my views are a lot different from the cultural person and the person that is religious. You understand? So therefore, I'm not telling you to let go of your culture, and I'm not telling you to let go of your religion. I'm saying that when you become fanatics about it, guess what happened? You no longer can see. You know the thing them say about a turn back Christian. You ever heard this message?
Well, no, but I look at it as if you're doing something against your own spirit, like your own soul is leading you someplace and you're fighting against it because why? Something outside of you is dictating your behavior. That can't work.
Can't work.
No.
It can't work. So when you have morning, everybody, when you have your life to live and you are worried about mommy, your friend, your husband, your sister, your brother, you're worried about all other entities except yourself. You know, people will say, oh, I don't have anything to wear because what it would look like and how, things like that. You know, you feel fearful of things. This is what we're saying to you. Fear is the devil. Okay? Fear, let me repeat it again. Fear is the devil. So if you live in fear, what's going to always happen is that you are going to be in a state of lacking because you're going to have to go outside of self at all time. And I'm not saying that you're not supposed to seek a doctor. I'm not saying that you're not supposed to seek a vegan or go lifestyle. That's not the message. The message is simply this. You can hold it in your hand. If you love yourself first, second, and third, you have nothing to worry about because now you have transcended to that person who is aware. When you're aware, your consciousness evolves. So that now becomes what for you? Peace of mind. That becomes where you don't have to tell lie. It means that you don't have to be planning and every minute of the day you're now become a strategist. So therefore you don't let life happen because you are always planning out life. You know what I mean?
Well, it's important to be self-governing. You govern yourself because you're with yourself 24/7.
So if you don't love yourself, and how you going to be around yourself for 24/7?
It's all about self-love.
It's all about self-love. So when you hear that thing say, oh, I'm bored, I have nothing to do, my husband no carry me no way, my wife no do nothing for me, you have to reprogram the mind. And I keep using those terms, say husband and wife, which normally in my personal life, I don't use those words because, you know what I mean? I don't use husband and wife, everybody know that, I said that. But because I'm talking now, I think I have to explain,
yes,
you know?
Yes.
So, him have a name, him name Ja Patriot. Somebody just call him by him name. You know what I mean? So that's how it works. So therefore, what you're doing to yourself when you're now under the spirit of, the terrible spirits?
Name them.
Confusion. Comes by, let me tell you, gossip is one of those things that throw you off of your alignment with the universe. Judgment, when you throw judgment out, when you pass judgment all the time, that is number 2. Number 3 is when you always think the worst of the situation.
Boy, that can get you.
Number 3 is when you think the worst of the situation before you think the best, guys. So if you think the worst first, guess what's happening now? in your mind that resonate, because the feeling that you have, you know, when you get a bad news, so you get a phone call 2 o'clock in the morning, right? And when that phone call come in, first of all, before you even answer the phone, you know, like, oh God, what happened now? You know, it's like a little drop in your stomach. That's what we're talking about now.
Yeah,
so
nothing has even happened and you're already worried and concerned about it.
And you're concerned.
Mm.
You know?
The mind.
The mind.
Oy.
So guys, we're saying to you, this is the steps so we can overcome that. Yeah? The steps is this. We have to let go of a certain judgmental spirit, which we judge with self. Okay. When I say the spirit of gossip, you know, the spirit of gossip is within each and every one of us, because here what we know. This is how it returns to yourself. And that's why I say share with everybody, because this is so important. Morning guys. Throw up on the thing where you're calling from, where you're listening from and everything. Big up Toronto, big up London, big up Pat. Mwah, love you Bahamas. Welcome back home. She went home last night. So big up Pat, we love you. You hear? All right. Big up all of the Jamaica Good Life family. Big up Native Answer and big up canarsis.com.
Yes.
Big up Ja Patriot and JaPatriotWorld.com also. Right? Big up Chubby. Big up the whole crew, Ja Tory, everybody, you know. Big up Deacon again, a special love. May I shout out, so may I shout you out in a nice way now, because guess what?
Big up to the Deacon.
Big up Deacon.
Yes.
So the spirit of gossip, right? It's within self. So guess what it is now? When something happens to you and you feel the need, so you have to go and tell 20 people, whether it's good or bad, guess what you're doing? You're perpetuating that energy. Because now it come alive. Me I say it's alive. Then me tell you it's going just the same. Then I tell another person. So that's the spirit of gossip. That's where it starts. So even within ourselves, so gossip has to go with criticism. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's either you're telling something that is good or something that is bad. You know what I mean?
It's like what you think about, you bring about. It's a law of the universe. What you think about, you bring about in your life circumstances. Because what you focus on expands. And it's been scientifically proven as well.
I love that one. Let's use it. What you focus on expands. So therefore, we're not going to focus on the negative. So no, we get that. Bless real talk. Yeah, eat morning. Have fried dumpling and fried fish with cornmeal porridge. Who says so? You know, Everett Hawthorne. I hope I'm saying your first name correct. Hawthorne. That's what I pronounce.
Yeah, where you listening from, Everett?
I think she's from Saint Vincent.
St. Vincent.
You know, so me love all of you, you know. Me love all of you, but them fried dumpling, me only eat the outside of the fried dumpling anyway, but me love fried dumpling.
All of the fried dumpling.
Well, me have cornmeal porridge, me just not drink it yet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, DJ me cornmeal porridge for breakfast, so me just not drink it yet. Alright, cool. Real talk, Tyrone, yeah, real talk. So back to the real talk, guys. If we know as a people, we say this is a movement, Jamaica Good Life, and we are said to you, say, alright, Jamaica, we want to spread this love and this joy around the world, because Jamaicans pretty much live around the world, right? Now what we're seeing is that this is resonating not just to Jamaicans, to different Caribbean islands. They're in the chat room, right? Cool. Florida,
big up
Florida here. Everybody who's there, let me know when they're from. Yeah.
What part of Florida?
What part of Florida, my girl say? You have to love yourself, or you will be a really miserable person. You'll be a really miserable person. As the old saying, it is absolutely what? Oh, we have more down here, so I never realized we have got more text. Hi Pamela, blessed love Toronto. I already know that. Canada in the house, you know, we love Canada. Pamela, me tell you, I already said when we are coming.
Canada.
Yeah.
Alright, Canada in the house.
Canada shot right now. Canada lead UK, Canada leading. So I don't know how I'm gonna make that happen today.
Yeah, Jamaica Good Life. All over the planet.
You know something, Deacon, I want to finish reading out your thing. New Market, okay.
Alright.
You have to love, one second, you have to love yourself or you will really be a miserable person. As old as the saying, it is absolutely true. You can't love another if you don't love you.
That's so true.
As simple and perfect as that is, Deacon, that is just perfect. Thank you for that. Thank you for sharing that with us. That is absolutely perfect. Yeah? Perfect. Cool. Now, how do we attain self-love, people? Right? What if I say, all right, look here. For me personally, how I attain self-love is literally by sharing, I had to learn to share.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. With me, it was just really listening and honoring my inner voice. Just knowing that what's coming through here is the truth.
Good. For me, it wasn't that simple, guys. I literally had to start sharing because for me, it was like, say, I decided that, oh yeah, I am an island from I was young. So literally for me, I walked alone, literally. I was a loner, right? So because of that, I literally had to start to share myself with others and be free about that because I couldn't do that before, I wasn't the type of nice when I was younger. No.
Yeah, I give everything outside and try to start listening to me. So it's the opposite. But yes, it's important.
Criticism, right? When we talk about the spirit of I break it down to these things, right? The spirit of when you criticize yourself is the worst thing. You're dishonoring God. That is blasphemy. You hear me? When you criticize yourself, you criticize God. You criticize the universe. You criticize. It's like you're telling God, say, boy, you never make me right.
Wow. That is true.
It's like you're spitting, you know what I'm saying? Spitting at the sky, it will fall in your eye. It's as if you want to try spitting at God's face if you criticize yourself by just simply saying these things. I am not good enough. Me not pretty enough. My eyes, them should have be a different color. If you want your eyes different color, you never buy contact. As simple as that, this time. You know what I mean? So now it becomes where even your body, where you're supposed to enjoy and live in and feel good, you think to yourself, say, boy, me shouldn't be this weight. Me shouldn't be that. No, it's whatever you feel comfortable with.
It's true. It is so true. And what's perfect for you is
what is perfect for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's true.
So then you have to now start to get into this frame of mind that I am perfect. And the more you tell yourself that, you start to repeat it over and over in your mind. One day you're going to believe it, It might not happen overnight. Because when I come here, come tell you, say, look here, magically, you can't happen. It can happen magically. It's called spontaneous healing. You understand? So now it's up to you now to tell, look here, all the way, most of we have children, right? Positive thinking. Yes, Pamela, positive thinking. No, the positive thinking, when you start to think positive, you criticize yourself less. Orlando, big up Orlando. Big up Orlando, big up New York too in the house. Big up New York. I saw New York earlier. Big up. Yeah? No, Avery and I have been working with women, all ages.
All ages, all over.
And I will say to Avery, a lot of times I say, look, I don't want to do the work, so you do the work, you do that. I to the point where I literally got tired of consultations. It was just so much and so many people from it was just too much for me at a particular time. Yeah? Because I knew that my dreams that I have for myself, it included farming on every level.
What was your passion?
It is, and real estate. I like to build things, and I love to farm. I love to plant, right? Yeah. So for me, it was always like, okay, I'm doing this now to get to the next level. I'm planning up. We did a line of products, guys, for you. mynativeanswer.com. Go there, all right? But this is not about just telling you, say, we have something that is the truth. It is the truth.
I've been getting a lot of great results while using their products. I'm an herbalist as well, so like I said, even just the weight loss product has been working very well for me, and also the 15-day detox product is very good.
That is the truth. That is just the truth.
Gosh.
Within 10 hours of taking that, and people, whoever have tried the 15-day cleanse, if you have tried it, put it up on the thing. Say this is the truth. If you have tried it, if you have not tried it, don't say anything. But if you have tried it, put it up. From England, Australia, Grand Cayman, anywhere you are, and you have tried the 15-day cleanse, store it up on the site for me, please.
Yeah, and it's important to clean out your insides, you know? It's important to clean inside of your body.
Well, we'll go from positive to positive.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're doing positive self-talks, guys, with yourself, no, I'm asking for this. If you can now change just one bad habit that you think you have, and if the bad habit is just whatever it is, you must know your bad habit. So that means you ever go into your mind and think, say, what is my bad habit? And the one that annoys you the most, right? Try to change it. And do it every day for 3 days. In a month of time, just keep saying to yourself that I am not no longer that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say don't focus on it. Focus on what you want to be. And see that. You know? And then the other thing will just dissipate and go away. They say what you focus on expand. So if you focus on I'm beautiful, I'm gifted, I'm talented, I am abundance. You focus on that, you're gonna draw more of that energy to you.
Serious something.
Yeah.
Serious something. So if you focus on that energy, and somebody said big, that big, yeah, for real. If you focus on big up Mark, where you're from. What, me not see no, only 4 people, me say put up what them eating after me telling you what me eat this morning. Come on, what me eat for dinner? What you eat for dinner?
Turkey neck, yes.
Yeah, the turkey neck thing, people, them have a turkey neck, so organic turkey neck, them are going, them little bit, them not big like the normal one, them, but it are going. And I've gotten converted. Cool. Alright, he says, try the 15-day cleanse. Deacon said, try the 15-day cleanse. Thank you, Deacon. I tell you, need a GD, a detox with GD. What is a GD? Pamela, what is a GD? I don't know what that means.
Was it good?
That mean good? I'm not sure. She said, please try the 15-day cleanse. Try the 15-day cleanse.
Oh, what's good?
What's good?
I'm not sure if GD stand for good.
Gnarly, dude. Gnarly. I do know that one mean. I do know what that means. No, the 15-day cleanse, guys, it is to cleanse out the stomach and balance back your good bacteria in your gut. Yeah? Because what it does, it rids parasite. It doesn't kill the parasite eggs. Yeah? So therefore, you'd want to do an extra parasite cleanse with it. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. But all you'd have to do is drink some clove water. It's designed for that. To kill the eggs.
Right, the clove water.
Yes, yes. Or carrot seed. Mm-hmm. Carrot seed help to kill the eggs, you know.
That's very good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you know the parasites hatch on the full moon.
Well, as I tell them, you know, I said when you're doing a parasite cleanse, what happens that they hatch their eggs before they die, the females, and then now in 4 to 6 months after those new parasites start to come back, then you start to feel the feeling again. Guess what? It's a parasite. So people, listen. Every time I come on, I give you guys tips that you can use. So now, guess what? Lemon, olive oil, and what else? The 15-day cleanse is a good one. Right? That is our apple juice. And apple juice. That's a gallbladder and a liver flush. You can do that on a regular where you do your gallbladder. You just take your tablespoon of oil and your citrus, whether grapefruit juice or your lemon juice. Okay, that is for somebody say Beverly say I totally agree with you. Thank you, Beverly. John Crow. What that? Who that with your Angela, your sister? Yes, she pretty. This is Avery Brown. Yeah.
Hello, John Crow.
Yeah, John Crow. No, John Crow. Big up. You know something? I must take a call in and things like that. You know, if you give me a call, John Crow say him. John Crow called in the other night on Randy's program. John Crow say you remember he said he went and did a survey.
Yeah,
I laughed.
He was survey the place.
Yeah, he was survey the place.
I remember that.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Big up John Crow. I tell you. No, I said to people that everybody is healers. We're all healers. It's now for us to manifest that. And how do we manifest that? Right? Simple. As Avery said, we start now to stop criticize ourselves. We start now to believe that God lives within us. God are your mother and God are your father. Your parents. Okay, that's why they use the word parents, I'm going to go into another day. Because I can't give you the full history behind that too.
Go into that one.
Yeah. So your parents now, what they are, they're the vessels, the container, right? That actually make you come morph into earth. Because remember, hybrid, human being, me and you, we're hybrids, yeah? Because two different sex come together, two different species come together, male and female, to make we, right? Plus, what happened is that we morphed from a sperm, from semen, guys, right? That is a morphing,
Yeah.
Yeah, because you went from stage to stage. So therefore, first it was the seed. Go back to biblical proportions, to the Bible. First it was the word. You get it?
Absolutely.
Then first comes the seed.
Exactly.
Now, guess what you have to do now? You have to now expand upon the word. Because after the word came, what happened? Let there be this, let there be that, let there be that. No, so
like the word became flesh.
The word became flesh. So watch the seed now, no? Watch the seed. The seed now becomes, after in the incubator. What's the mother's womb? You're in a water, That means we're amphibious until the day, until after you're born and know. But hold on. Even when you're born, I don't want to sidetrack too far. But even when you're born if you're born in the water birth, that baby can swim right in the water and don't even know. So them still not in the womb to a point either, right? Yeah. Watch some home birth people. That will be a good thing for you guys to watch. Right? So therefore, look at the now. It takes the time. A baby can born at 7 months, right? A baby can born 8 months, 9 months. Because they have already went through that life cycle, that time. So why you think a baby can born 7 months? On the 7th day? You get what I'm saying? The things are so similar. But what happened, because we were descendants of slaves, and yes, the Jim Crowism, even if it wasn't a real letter, you understand? That philosophy stayed true to the slave masters, right?
Well, they understood human energy, and they understood male and female energy, and they knew if they crisscross that up, then you can destroy a whole race of people. Although I believe that there are no victims. Like, we somehow needed that experience to make us who we are.
In this dispensation?
Yeah. I mean, none of us are slaves, but we talk about our forefathers, right? Somehow they needed that experience. Like, I believe that there are no victims. We create our own reality from our thoughts. You need that somehow to develop your soul.
Different perspective again, people. You see how Jamaica good life. Wonderful. You see how we're wonderful. We tell you, say right now. Hold on, I think we still have on my music. Yeah. We tell you, say right now that, guess what? Even if you were a slave, that means any point in time, I think this is what Avery is saying. Right now where you are, you have the power to change everything.
Yes. That's my point. Right
now, I'm right here. I have the power to change every single thing. And it's not even about you have to believe it and you have to do certain things and, still every day upon the thing. No. It's that silence in your mind when you learn how to silence your mind and now you can resonate and feel that little space of, oh, I feel good into that moment.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it changed your whole being because guess what? Things that people used to do about you and annoy you, it stopped. Because what? You know I've transcended that birth to know that I am not the child of my parents. I'm not the child of my forefather, my father and my mother. Which is Mother Earth and Father Sky, whatever you want to call it.
Yes. We come from all of those elements.
Whatever you want to call it.
And it's all good and it's all love.
Steamed fish and vegetable. We will be having Cantonese noodles with codfish, broccoli, carrot, and red peppers mixed nice bad.
It's
nice bad.
It's nice bad. Alright, Everett.
Watch my face and me look on her in Canada. Everybody, look here. Saltfish is my favorite. If you don't know, saltfish is my favorite. Alright? Cool. So when you tell me about callaloo and saltfish, my face I gonna make up because I love callaloo and I love saltfish no normal. Alright? If you don't say ackee, steamed fish, me I gonna fix up my face. Alright?
What
if
about snapper and kingfish? Oh God, I love it bad.
You love that bad?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. See, she, you know, I get her, she hungry too. Me I gotta stop asking her what I eat, you know, because they're together, right?
I'm getting hungry.
It's not right. It's not right. But it's perfectly right, guys. It's perfectly right. Give thanks. Keep sharing it with me. I just adjust. No. In order to reach to this level now of consciousness within yourself or awareness, whatever you want to call it, silence, whatever you want to call it, it's just simple like this. This is what you do. Stop judging yourself. Start to honor the creator within you.
It's simple.
It's a all, you know. Start to honor the creator within you. And if you start to honor the creator within you, guess what? Things just start to get easier. And it's not about not getting upset and you can't talk your mind and you can't say nothing. It's not like that because we don't. People have to get away from this consciousness that if you're supposed to be on a level of consciousness, it means that you can't talk. It means that you can't get upset. You can't. So you're supposed to just be like a little, what name? Gandhi, and sit down there and just like.
Everybody.
You're not supposed to live.
Yeah, everybody human. So what the Bible said: be angry, but sin not. So you feel the feeling, but you don't let it control you.
Feel the feeling, but don't let it control you. That's another good thing for us to live by.
Yeah.
So you acknowledge
don't
it.
Don't pretend say you don't get angry and you don't get vexed. You're human.
We're human.
Yeah.
So with that, this is lesson for man, woman, and child. So therefore, look here, meditation takes you into that space, guys.
Show them how you meditate.
Show them how you meditate. Yeah. First, you have to put on your foot flat or cross your legs. Me have on boots.
Try it with us now.
Try it with me. Me I take off my boots.
Oh, look at the fancy boot, them people.
Everything me do fancy. I don't know if you know. Because me a godchild, so therefore everything have to be above par. Right. Because me a godchild.
That's right.
See? Alright. I'm crossing my legs.
So other people can't cross them legs.
If you can't cross your leg, put out your foot.
Alright, put out your foot.
Or lay down. Lay back. This is a free session, guys. Okay. Here we go. Hands. You can have your hands in a healing position. This is receiving. And accepting. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one you want to do. You can turn one hand up, one hand down. It's up to you. Or you can do whatever you feel comfortable with. Yeah. All right. Next thing is you're gonna take your tongue and you're gonna put it to the roof of your mouth, and you're just gonna rub your tongue back and forth, right? And when you do that, like that, you just rub your tongue back and forth, and then you just do a series of breaths. So I'm just gonna do 3 with you, and if you need this, what this does is it's called emotional detoxing. This is the start of it. And if you need more, feel free. mynativeanswer.com. Book a consultation. We have Avery. We have 3 other herbalists that works in the syndicate. You understand? And if you want me, then so you can get me, but you have to just deal with that. What you have to do, go to the website and look it up. All right. So now, without. So first thing you're going to do is exhale, not breathe in. You're going to, as you go, then inhale. So now you're going to inhale, count it off. You're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you inhale. And then you're going to hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're inhaling and exhaling the same amount of time, guys, right? Cool. So now you do that 3 times. And once you do that, now you get to a space of silence in your mind. So I'm going to do 2 more so I can just, so my mind quiet any which way so I can balance out. We're going to do it again. All right. So then you start right there. Wow.
Ooh.
You see? And if all that feel,
It
the
feels
mind.
wonderful.
All right, cool. If you're doing it properly,
Calm
guys,
mind.
your mind is supposed to be completely quiet right now. So that is an example of what we do when you tell yourself to get an emotional detoxing on. That's how good. So do it 1 more time then on your own because you did it twice already. So let's do it 1 more time. All right. So when you're breathing in, breathe in slowly, guys. Slow breathing. 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clap your hand. Feel good. Whoa, I love it. I've been saying how ugly I am all my life. Growing up, people always say my 2 sisters were better looking than me. All right, let me tell you now. All right, let me talk to you. Now, this is where we are. This. Sharon, me already drop asleep. So no good thing. You gotta pay me for the sleeping pill, you know, Sharon. Yeah, you gotta pay me for my sleeping pill when I just do. Andrew, big up Angie. Big up Andrew. London, UK, another house. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up Pamela. Yeah, feel good. Me love it. Me love it. Me love it. All right, now. What that does is good thing.
Good thing.
Yeah. You owe me. Okay, you owe me for sleep. What do you call it something?
What? Sleeping pills?
Yeah, sleeping pill. Like yeah. So I'm gonna put you to sleep quickly.
Make you relax.
Make you relax. John Cross say, you are beautiful. Always remember that. We're going to address that, John Crow. Because let me tell you something. Between the ages, this is where the women that I see, between the ages of 22 is a regular for me, right? Between 22 go up. My eldest client is 106 years old. My eldest client. And yes, she do drive. She drive her little 5 Series BMW, same color as mine. God bless her.
Yeah.
And sometimes when she come for her water, we carry to when she was younger, when she was like 102. Yeah, we'll carry the water for her, and she have on her little heels, little heels. And she dressed so wonderful, and I always say to her, why are you always so dressed up? She said, this is nothing. This is nothing. Like that, right?
Be, yeah, take good care of yourself, man.
Her daughter, one of her daughter bend like this. Miss Pat bend, and she no bend.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry, Miss Pat, but it's true. Yeah. So now, Everett, what we see is that since the person was a child, parents compare them, and we compare ourselves against images that we think is beautiful. You understand? My mother is dark skin. Most of my siblings are dark skin, right?
Mine too.
And I am light skin, as you guys can see, because I have a different father. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So if me they look like my father, which them things me look like my father, but my father have blue eyes and dirty blonde hair, so me no look like him.
Okay.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So look here now, guys. What I'm saying to you, people now put you into a thing where them say, oh, she brown and she pretty. That one they black and she ugly. And her hair dry and nappy. You understand? Picky.
Yeah.
That them type of things there.
I used to tease my mom the same way because she's dark skinned. And, made her hurt her self-esteem because of the color thing. We're all God's children.
Colorism is real.
Mm-hmm.
It is so real that, one time them used to say, all you need is if you be brown, you can work in a bank of Jamaica. That was a statement back in the days,
I heard about that.
Yeah, that was a statement. And it was a statement that you couldn't have nappy hair. But now, looking at the business place in Jamaica, almost every woman you see have twists. Have twists. Them are wear twists or them are wear sister locks.
But I can't take the bleaching thing.
Why do we bleach? Why do we have to bleach our skin, people? Avery just said she can't take the bleaching thing. Why? Why you can't take it? Tell people why you can't take it. First of all,
you could look upon the people and see them a bleach because them skin ready-ish like. And it don't look good, it don't look natural. And they're destroying their skin. God make them black and beautiful. So it's all about self-acceptance and loving who you are. Don't matter what your color. That's the color that God wanted you to be. So it's perfect.
Now, people, do you guys know that melanin? Go look up on Google right now and check how much an ounce for melanin. Do you notice when you used to go to the doctor prior to 2006, they would take 1 to 2 vials of blood from you? Do you notice that now they take at least, you're a RN. Do you know that now they take at least 4 vials of blood when they're doing a routine blood check? And one time they would only do 1 to 2? Why?
Add it up.
Add it up. These things is what you have to start to think about. Start thinking, guys. Yeah? Alright, cool. Now, back to the self-love. So between the ages of 22 up to 106 years old, and you're having people saying, from a little bit, me never like this about me never like me hair, me never like my skin color, me never like myself. My mother treat me bad, my mother left me at Jamaica, my mother left me here, so to go get a better life most of the time, you know. Right? And you can find all of that negative that you hold close to your soul. Some people, it was when they used to get spankings. They can't even let it go because guess what? It hurt to the core to know that somebody love you and are going to murder you. You understand? Not true. But guess what? They were perpetuating their culture to not save the, what's them call it? Don't save the rod and spoil the child.
So you spare the rod, spoil the child.
Some foolishness like that.
That's what this is.
Right? So because of that, my beautiful sister Everetta, right? And with a name like that, you're ever pretty. You know, hear your name say Everetta. Come on, girl. Let me teach you some things now.
Ever.
You're ever beautiful. You're ever perfect. I Canada, you're there, right? So she said she's in Newtown, Canada.
Yeah.
You're ever new. And guess what? I have some things to give you. If certain things rare, call me. No, call she. People. Spoil it rod and save the child. That's one of those. Make the rod rotten and save the child. Change the philosophy. Thank you, Patriot. We're going to now let the rod rot and save the child. So now every child that you come across from today beings, them perfect.
Send them love.
Send them love. And hear why a child is perfect. May I touch upon the birth situation. When you born and morph to a child, what you do? First thing you do, you open your eyes, you make a sound when you get slapped. Right? You don't open your eyes yet, and after you get the slap, you make a sound because you're still in the realms of amphibious spirit. So you don't even know if you're a man or a woman them time, you know.
It's true. You don't know yourself.
No, right there now what happened, even your breathing is of a different nature. So now when you get that slap, that's when the baby then ball out is the slap. What you say? It's when you get the lickers, the ball out and them say they pick their ball naturally. If you look on TV, baby with them born, them so cute and pretty. And you know you have to scrub up the baby for them to look presentable and nice. Because you're covered in uterine soot when you're born. So there,
the white paste.
Yes. So look at it now from that level. You don't have to teach a baby to do anything, you know. In truth, you know. The steps automatically come. Just put them down and see if they not start roll on them belly. After they start smile, them start to roll. Then it's creeping. And unless there's something wrong. But those steps come in and them are going to always say dada first. You know why? Because of the sound from them tongue. It's easier to pronounce, guys. So make we start look into now real things. Sam Allen says, Angela, Sam Allen from London. Good evening, Angela Burke plus guest. Her name is Avery Avery Brown.
No. UK.
Women are ancestral aristocrats of all women. Psychology warfare on a state level.
Yes,
Yeah, man.
I agree, John Crow.
I agree, John Crow.
Big time.
Big time.
Wow.
Big time. And for the women who understand what we are saying, you know, guys know the number for call is 770-309-6934. You can always give us a WhatsApp call and talk to Sister Avery or talk to me to or share something if you don't want to talk.
Yeah, we would
you
love
understand?
to hear from you.
Yeah, you can feel free to do that. You can WhatsApp me. Bless up my sister Ebony, you're in the room watching, and my niece Soleil, love you, beautiful. She pretty, you see? My niece, her mother well pretty, but jeez, she take the cake, she pretty bad. All our son pretty. Manai, big up Manai. Big up all of my nephews and my nieces, them. Richard, happy birthday coming up. And Gary, everybody. I don't see him for a long time, but big up to him. See? No. I've been hearing from the other day that women is the new God. Woman, I even hear a big pastor apologizing to women saying that, oh, he's so sorry because we've been kept second class citizens and things like that. And we're the true balance to creation. And I am here to say to you, I'm going a little bit further than that.
That's true.
A equality, me say. You hear me? A equality, me say, because guess what? It don't take one to produce this to produce a child.
That's true.
It takes both. So when you come to that existence in your head, that reality, that existence become forth from male and female. Guess what that are the king and queen? That now is saying that we are no longer less than each other because we are an equal commodity with one force. So what that happened, that means that you're not my superior. It's as simple as that, you know. Right? And if you're not my superior, that means I am not your superior. So if we want to flip the coin, then they want to say, oh, woman must be God now, so we must come and reign now with an iron fist and say, okay, whatever, with love. No.
I think when they said woman is God, meaning that we're the source of creation because life comes through us.
I believe we're gods.
Yeah, we're all gods. Even the Bible says so. Old Testament and New Testament says you are gods, meaning that God is in us. And we have to acknowledge that.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
Bottom line. So when you dishonor yourself, we are telling you, say me, Angela Burke and Avery, I tell you, say you dishonor God. When you tell yourself, like somebody who tell my girl, say she ugly because her two sisters, them, they prettier than her and she think that all of her life, say she never look as good as her sister, them. Me sorry, say you never in my family. Me I adapt you right now. You know my family member. Send a picture. Send a picture, come and I can walk with it and post you up and tell the people, everybody, oh, you're pretty. Are you already here today?
But you have to understand, people who tell other people that, they're hurting within themselves. Somebody must have told them that they were ugly. So it's up to us to break the cycle.
Or they have fell for that cultural belief of what beauty is supposed to be. Yeah? You think that, okay, as a little girl said to me, say her nose too big. And I said to her, how is that possible that your nose is too big? She said, yes. Our dream is when time she reaches a certain age, she can cut down her nose. Now, if you say the little girl nose pretty, you know, honestly to God.
Well, she have a nose, number one.
No, but you know, she have the little snot nose. And I said to her, I pull a picture of one of my sister and I said, look at this. I said, look at this person's face and look at your face. But she's a couple of shades darker than my sister. So she can't see her beauty, you know. And the two of them have the same nose. You get it? And she looking at my sister and saying, oh, this girl is so pretty. But she's looking at the complexion, the overall refinedness. I said to her, girl, you know, so God bless you with oxygen. You can take in more oxygen than normal people.
True. Big up all the big nose people.
Big up all my oxygen takers. That you guess what? When you have more oxygen in your body, you have more muscle mass, number one. And guess what? Your mind, you're not as emotional. That's why them say man don't have as much emotions than woman, you know. Because them taking them Adam's apple make them taking more oxygen. So what they have to teach all the time.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. Sorry, I'm late. No worry about it, man. No worry about it. You're not late. What we are talking about literally is just simple. Self-awareness breeds self-consciousness. Self-consciousness breeds self-love. Self-love make you know that you are a God. You understand? Because God is your mother and your father. Your parents is just your parents. Cool? So that is the message. And as always, we ask you what you eat for breakfast and what you eat for dinner. Come me fast. We love no.
Some interesting responses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And Sister Avery is with me because, she always calling in. She called in from Jamaica. You were just in the grill. Come back once about, not even a week now.
Go back.
Can't bother with she and our Jamaica.
I soon come.
Big up Mr. Brown. Big up Mr. Brown. Yeah, big up Mr. Brown. Big up your hubby. Your life partner.
Yes. Oh my God. Soon.
You see how she's smiling, people? No, how much people you see can when them talk about them, all be them just rape back. So she the girl just lay back her head and smile. Yes. Me like it. Me really like it. Right? And Sister Avery have for the ladies, we're gonna talk about that in literally 3 minutes. We're gonna talk about woman care, or to take care of your body, women, and to just make yourself love. So Everetta, this is a thing for you. We are countdown. So in 2 minutes. Right, so you guys throw up what you're eating for dinner for me, please. So me can see me fast. What me I eat for dinner? Me I go eat. We have a snapper we season from last night.
Oh wow.
So we're gonna do that under the broiler.
And I'm gonna have turkey neck for my dinner.
Yeah, me know.
Love the turkey neck.
And I think I'm going to have I have chocho. So I'm gonna make chocho somewhere. I don't know what I'm gonna do it yet. And maybe some curry.
Where chocho?
Farmers market, and then I'm gonna do some curry. I love curry carrots. You shred it and then you just God, it's so delicious. Anyway, I don't know, me love food already. Cool. Me love my belly people.
I'm gonna get some chocho in this here Atlanta place.
Yeah, chocho is good for you.
Yes,
chocho, we say eat chocho for 7 days, it change your life.
I'm telling you.
Chocho alone. Cut out cards if you just cut out cards and eat chocho. Water days. Thank you. One love, Maroon. Blessed love. Yeah. So now, make we talk now. Women. So often, John Crow, what you say? Yup, hurt people hurt. People I heard that so much growing up. You nose too big. You have liver lips. Oh my gosh, I didn't even want to read it. You're black and you're ugly. It's true. Yeah, you have to have self-love to combat all of that, my brother. You have to have self-love to combat all of that. If you don't have self-love, how you going to combat all of that? It's not possible. See?
And self-love is something that you have to consciously work on to generate within yourself.
Yeah.
Because all the negative programming, you have to now go within yourself, look in the mirror and reprogram your mind and say, I'm beautiful. I'm gorgeous. I'm God's creation. You have to say these things to yourself.
Yeah, and
positive self-talk is so important.
If your mother and father tell you say you're ugly, though, look here, that is on them. That is on them. So if your mother and father don't know how to give you self-love, and if your mother said that to you, right? And it also said God, if you provoke your children into wrath. I think it says something like that.
Say that.
Right? But no girl like me, I gotta ask my mother then, so why you choose an ugly man if she not ugly? You know what I mean? So why you choose an ugly man? And that is your perception, my mother. Because God am a real peer, my real father, mother. You're just a vessel, you're just a container. That's what me that tell her. And don't think I wouldn't, I really would.
Well, mother and father just don't know any better. I know the great, God bless my Angela, who passed away some time ago. She said, people can only treat you how they feel about themselves.
Because
they don't have it.
Because their level of consciousness is so low. So they're into the spirit. They're into that energy of criticizing to make themselves feel better. Number one. And they're at the level of, okay, I am not sure of myself. So therefore, if I put you down, I can control you. So sometimes it's a control mechanism also. Yes, somebody said, please, when you get a chance, talk about vitamin D with calcium deficiency. You missed that show. So maybe you should go over to mynativeanswer.com, click on the link, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can get that on melanated people with vitamin D deficiency. And I'll just quickly give you the reason why right now. Because we're dark, a lot of us don't like going in the sun. Because you think, the sun is bad for you. But if you're going at the sun just 15 minutes, it will change that. And a lot of people who are vitamin D deficient, they are warriors. Them worry. So it depletes all of them vitamin D. Okay? And if you think about it in a foreign lands, you get up out of your house, you go in your car, and you go to your job. If you're not working outdoors, how are you getting sunlight? It's artificial light, replace that. And then we're afraid of the sun to say it's going to burn us or stuff like that. So you don't know of what to protect it. Because if you're really light skinned, like me, then the sun will burn you. And that we can't go around it.
You can.
Right? Even dark skinned people do get sunburned if you stay too long. Right? But then it's for the lighter skinned people that has less melanin in their skin. That's just the real people. So if you're avoiding the sun, you will be vitamin D deficient. Now, calcium, because we don't eat certain types of food to get calcium. And you can eat food like, believe it or not, broccoli have calcium in it.
And callaloo too.
But
some of the best.
Callaloo is one of those superior food. Callaloo packed with iron, phosphorus, manganese, magnesium, yeah, calcium. Look it up for yourself, okay? All right, so you don't even have to go no further. I'ma just answer that, but still go watch my thing and go subscribe. All right. So that is the reason why, especially dark skinned people is vitamin D deficient. What would you say about that? Anything to add?
Yeah, well, I know. Just getting back to you said about light skinned people sometimes burn in the sun. What actually is burning is the dead skin cells on their skin. So we say make sure you do your body scrub. Even if you're a man, you can scrub your skin as well to get rid of the dead skin cells. And then you won't have so much burning on your body. Now, dark skin, the darker you are, the more melanin you have. Melanin is a second brain. It's a second nervous system that needs the sun to activate certain frequencies and energies.
No, you hear what Sister Avery just said?
That's why you don't want to bleach.
She just said melanin is helps with even your nervous system. Why do you believe that they chose certain types of slaves? When you don't come here so you don't get knowledge in people. Why do you think they chose certain types of slaves, certain dark skin? Because why? The darker they wanted. Why? Because they were stronger and they could stay in the sun and work longer. Why? Because when them hit the sun hit them, it charged up the melanin frequency.
Yes. And do you know once a year they have a conference on melanin, but nobody who look like you or I are invited.
Hello? Look how much I own to melanin, people. That's all me I tell you. Just go Google it. Say how much I own to melanin and then put it up. Anybody Google it? Just put it right on the screen for me. How much an ounce is melanin? All right, cool. So that should answer your question right there. All right, cool. Because you know this is real life chat. We are chat. Cool beans, cool vegetables. Me always I say cool beans. So now me I say cool vegetable, cool fish, cool tofu, cool something.
Cool beans.
Yes, cool beans. Yeah, cool. And me always I say yeah.
So now's the time, 3 minutes.
Yes, 3 minutes we're ready. No, because I was talking, just giving the thing. So now it's all about the woman, no girls.
Somebody said thank you, good job.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Don't just say thank you, good job. Spread it for me. Put it on your YouTube, put it on your Facebook, put it on your Instagram and all of your social medias and tell people what we're doing here. Because guess what, guys? The more, we don't have anybody really and truly from the island will look like we, you know. We don't have no woman out here who will come and talk to you and tell you sense, you know. We don't come here and tell you, say, why if you choose Rasta, if you choose Christian, or if you denounce Christian, if you denounce Rasta or Buddhism or anything, you know, we're not saying that. We're saying to you, when you're too cultural, that is your thing. And the king just said to me, say, if you spoil the rod and spare the child, you know how big that is? That's a big statement. That means that no child will born under 5-year-old now shouldn't grow with this stigma, so them ugly.
True.
No child we born shouldn't grow with the stigma. Say, them shouldn't even go to school, to be honest with you.
Boy,
them shouldn't even take regular curriculum. I don't need for homeschool and pick them.
That may I say too.
No, look here. John Crow did it. John Crow said melanin is $350 per gram. $350 per gram. What expensive? So not even certain type of weed where them a smoke, not expensive for $350 a gram for melanin.
And why is it so expensive?
Why is melanin so expensive? Why are they taking 4 and 5 vials of blood from you now instead of the one that them used to take prior to 2006? Why are those things happening? If melanin is now $350 a gram, yeah? Jankra, thank you for doing that. This is the reason why I tell you to look it up. If you know for yourself, then hey, I'm just a messenger, you know. Don't blame me for the news. I tell you them great news there, you know.
Just giving the information.
Yeah, I just give information. Look it up for yourself. Yeah. So now, black woman now with those great ovaries, make we talk. Because ovaries is for sale now, you know. If you're under 35-year-old, right here, so when you live in Atlanta, you can make $70,000 per year just for your ovaries, them. Me not telling you nothing out there, no ladies. Look it up. If you're under 35 years old, you can't have any STDs, but you have two different places here, 2 different companies that pays you up to $75,000 because you only can do the procedure once for the year, right? And what they do, they culture your ovaries, guys. Hello?
Hello, people.
Hello? If me did young again and 35 and 25-year-old, me I sell ovaries, but I tell you a lie.
You think, why is that?
Why is that? It's not, now let me repeat, this is not for anybody else except melanated, you know, melanated ovaries. That means them not look for no other person except we. Only we them I look for. Why? That you must ask yourself. So now if melanin is $350 a gram, you all know what a gram look like? Cool. That means something is in our favor, guys. So when the people I'm used to tell the pitney them say them black and ugly, them should have say you're black and richy. Lord, me envy you, but you're black and rich. Yes, so we have to start change those things in our psyche. So if you feel say, oh, me too dark skin, me too black, and you feel like you want to bleach, you bleach for your money.
Wow. And your nervous system and all of that.
Hello, why you think they're doing it? It's for nervous system regeneration. The thing is called, guys, listen, go and do a research. Epigenetics, do a research. Melanation is important in the epigenetics, which is the study of your mind. Okay, there's a correlation between melanin frequency. That's why you're scared that you ever hear some people say black people is not black, you're a frequency.
Yes.
Yeah, that is the reason why. Right? All right, cool beans. So thank you, Jankra, for participating. Remember, share, like, and do all of those things. Jamaica Good Life. Angela Burke, mynativeanswer.com. Avery Brown, canarsis.com. Right? Randy, love you. Big up. All right, now we're talking for the woman them now. I'm glad say you get those things out of the way. Women.
No more black and uglies. Black and beautiful.
Black and beautiful now from now on. If you're brown and beautiful. Whatever you is, you're just beautiful.
Just beautiful.
Period. Cause me have some of the other side in my family enough too, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Me have the Chinese them enough. I do. And me have the other people them enough too.
I think we all
well mix up. Yeah, we all mix up.
All the many one people.
So look here now. The woman. If you don't know your place, you'll be given whatever station because you don't know your status.
That's powerful.
If you don't know your position, you're going to be given any station to work. That means we put up on a ship. You have the captain, whether you're the captain or not. So if you don't know that you're second in line to the captain, you know, you're going to be on deck working. So until you know your position, so know what you want. So we're going to run from woman head, go straight down to your feet. All right? So we are talking about brain now, woman brain. You know why man say we're miserable? Because we don't know what we want.
That's true. Well, how does a person get to know what they want? What do you suggest?
Number one, love yourself at all aspects and know that your life, you are perfect in your situation. So therefore, that means if you are asleep on floor today, because into say you not have no house and you feel say, okay, me should not sleep on floor, that means I guess I just accept the floor and say me they camping. So when you change that scenario in your head, the floor don't become tough enough. It's an experience that you're having on the floor at this particular time.
Mm-hmm.
So what you do, if your reality is too hard for you to face, see, flip it. As Matthew said, turn.
That's true.
He said, "Mummy, turn the microscope around, the telescope around, and look from the bigger end to make the problem smaller."
It's true, yeah.
So that's what we start with. Self-love is now to give yourself, as I say, tell yourself a good sweet lie. Yeah. Okay. So once you start to do that, now you start at that space of you clear the slate, and then now you can recognize the God which is in you. So therefore, you don't need culture and you don't need religion. And for all of the people who tell me seminar to talk that, go sit down and learn. Make the children I teach you because you don't know. So until you can get to that state where you now can recognize God the Mother and God the Father in you, because when I look on God as man alone, you know, even though sometimes because the culture will teach you, if you say yes, Father God, you understand? We don't normally say yes, Father, Mother God, you know, we mostly say Father God. You understand? Because of the culture that we were taught. So now when you can resonate with ease, now want to say, look, I am. And whatever, as Reverend Ike said, whatever you put on the I am, that is honoring God. Yes. So if you're going to say, I am ugly, guess what you do? You dishonor God. So when you can put all of those statements, so when a mother can tell a child, say you're black and ugly, that woman, they don't even know God within herself. Mm-hmm. Because what she now knows is the spirit of criticism. Yeah? So therefore, you have to just know, pray for she too, you know. Mm-hmm. Or put positive self-talk for she so she can change. Yeah? Don't even hold it up in your heart against her because she don't know no better. Cool. Right? Now, we go to the head now. That is the head govern. Mm-hmm. So I could deal with the breast now. You deal with that.
Well, you know, the breast is, I'm a metaphysician too. That means I look at how the things that you don't see, how it affect the body. Women who over nurture, meaning that you're always putting everybody else above yourself. You're always giving to others, and you don't take time to give to yourself. There's a pattern that over time they tend to develop breast cancer. Why is that? Because the breast represents nurturing. It's a nurturing energy. Mm-hmm. So when you over nurture others and don't nurture yourself, it turns cancers in on yourself. Observe the women that you may know who have breast cancer or have a diagnosis of breast cancer, and observe their personality. I always say each disease is a personality.
Yeah, that's true.
So I love your breasts. Make sure you massage them. Make sure you massage underneath your arms. Me, I talk to every part of my body because each part of my body is not separate. It is me. I talk to my breasts, I talk to my head, I talk to every part of my body. So self-love is important, and giving each part of your body that love. And make sure you nurture yourself first.
All right, so here goes now. We talk about the head. She just give you the breasts, yeah? Now, if you now know that for anyone, and that person who is over nurturing, that means the mother who have our children and cannot let go. That means them can't do nothing right, them can't do nothing wrong because they need mommy to do everything. And that doesn't stop at your own children, it stops at everybody. That means you sit down and you worry how Tom, Joe, and Mary Sue, why did they buy that car and them can't afford that car? Why did they cook that food and you're not supposed to eat that food? You know what I mean? Like that we're talking about. So you start to obsess over things that has nothing to do with you because you cannot allow somebody to do it for themselves. And that is also a spirit of what you call it, controlling, you know, it's a controlling behavior. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a controlling. So people who love to control people, let that go, because it not really do you no good. So just let go the control thing. Equality.
It never work.
It don't work.
Mm-mm.
So now we talk about the gut now, which I believe that the gut is the brain.
Yeah, it's like the second brain.
You want me to tackle the gut?
Oh, go ahead.
Alright. So so we don't even rehearse with we think with knowledge strong. So therefore what we do is that we'll bring straight to you and we have live chat, so we just talk and bring the thing real in a real life to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Now the gut. That's why we developed the native answer. 15 day cleanse. Me love pop up my products them and show them, you see. Because we know so the thing turn all the way up.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No. Your gut. When you say me have a gut feeling, that intuition, where it come from. You say me have butterflies in my stomach. You know what I'm looking there? Right. When you now go and say these things, tell it like it is. The truth hurts sometimes, but it's also open. Yes, Deacon, it's so true. Thank you. Right? So look now, guys. When the gut, when we eat everything, and it settles there, remember? The body uses what it needs and sends it out to the bloodstream. And once the body uses that, the rest that's there is excess waste. Okay? So then it has to be eliminated. If you're stuffing a garbage can and the food is just rotting, and you never empty that garbage can, what is happening is just rotted material in the bottom there. Now you ever look in your garbage can and see beer maggots in it? Why? How them come in there? Food. So you could be a vegan, you could be whatever you want to be, you still can get parasites. And the garbage will stay in your system because what is usable, what is nourishment, that already gone to the bloodstream and sent up for the body to use it. Not true? All right. So your gut is very, very important, ladies. Your gut will make you start to now accept your truth. Because if you're not feeling nervous and you're not feeling anxiety, and all of those things start from in the gut. And if you listen to like Dr. Hulda Clark would tell you that every disease, and Dr. Wallach, even I do believe that Dr. Sebi say that every disease is from inflammation. Right. And inflammation that is normally start in the gut. Yeah. So therefore all our big teachers them tell us that inflammation that's in the gut is what causes most disease and parasites. Yeah. So look, help yourself and clean out your belly. Cool? Alright, next. We're talking about the groin region, or we're talking about vagina. What we call it a Jamaica lady, pum pum, puni, chocho. You have any more name for it, Sal?
Pum pum, puni. Here, some people
Yanni.
say the box.
The box, all of those things. Those are those things. So we chat about that right now. If you have your girlfriend, send call her. Quick, put it up, quick. Send her it on YouTube, send her it on Facebook, share the link, quick. Alright, now, the box.
Yes. Well, it's the source where life comes from, right? So the one thing about it, want to make sure stay clean, it's the source where life comes from. So, have to keep it clean, keep it right, and keep it tight.
Keep it clean, keep it right, keep it tight. No, I must say, you have ladies with body odors that we have seen. We don't want to see no more of that. We don't want when you come in at my place, me have to skin up my face. Okay? Alright, and this is a public establishment. Now, what I'm saying to you is if you're having problem with your body odor, ladies, clear it up. You need to get yourself some chlorophyll, preferably alfalfa with peppermint. Right? And you need to start drinking that immediately.
Yes.
Coconut oil, which is antifungal, antimicrobial, antibacterial, and antiviral, does wonders for the vaginal health. It does wonderful for overall health. But you do have the 2-finger insert that you can do to insert the coconut oil with clean hands inside of your vagina. Right? And I know you do have somebody, you told me the other day about the doctor where say you're not supposed to push your hand in your vagina.
Actually, the doctor told one of the young ladies that she's not supposed to push her fingers in the inside of her vagina. Nothing should go up there. But doesn't a penis go up there? So I mean, a penis can go up there, but my own finger that's clean can't go up to clean it out. And so my daughter said she noticed that the young lady does have a body odor. I said, well, that's why she doesn't clean it.
Okay. No, for
people
you
don't even look at it.
So most people, you know, you said something the other day. You say you must get a mirror and look.
Get a mirror and look at just it. It's yours. Look at it.
Get a mirror and look, people. Okay, look at it and make sure that everything is operating right.
No discoloration.
And no discoloration. You don't have any bumps or anything like that on it.
No cheese curls coming out.
Yes, make sure that you're not yeasty. All right. And if you're going through them things there, I'm gonna tell you one more time. You need to cleanse out where the yeast lies, your stomach. Okay? It forms from, well, we're getting everything from another food. Yeah? From a food, you know, and excessive stress, guys. Okay? So now, here what we know. Here what we know. You guys know, so me keep the phone on for thing there. So, alright. Here what we know, guys. Once you can take care of the odor problem, then your yeast problem now, because normally odor and yeast come in hand in hand.
You would see that sometimes.
If you're wearing the same pants over and over, it says, clean it out,
pants.
ladies. Andrew said, clean it out, ladies. Of course, Andrew, you must tell them to clean it out. Because you're good up, man. Look how you're handsome. Yeah, you don't want nothing dirty and smell bad.
True. Yeah, and then let's talk about bathing and also.
So we're going to touch all of that now. Now, if yeast and body odor goes hand in hand, right? 9 out of 10 them say you have it's that is what's happening to cause the odor problem. Now I say to you guys, chlorophyll is the disinfectant of the blood. That's why when you hear say you must go green and drink green juice, it's because you're getting a lot of the chlorophyll content. Not even just, you know, you're talking about enzymes and all of those things, but let's talk about the chlorophyll and what it does to the body.
Yeah, it's green. Anything green cleans.
Disinfectant of the blood. What will yellow paper there?
Anything green cleans. I mean, even if you incorporate more green things in your foods, like the callaloo, like the spinach, like the pak choy, like, you know, the dark green leafy vegetables. Chlorophyll is naturally inside those vegetables, and it's going to help clean out your body as well. Very important. And as she's looking for her herbal combinations. Women, you can also clean out the vaginal area by steaming the area. It's a very ancient, old practice that's done a lot in South America, is done in Asian cultures, where they have a particular set of herbs and they put it over, you know, a bucket, and they sit over the bucket and allow the steam to come into the vaginal area. You
can use a chimney, you know, the old time chimney them, like something like that.
And we have a herb that we call tight, right? That you can put tea bag into the water. These things are antifungal, antiviral, and it kills out things. It disinfects the area, you know, the vaginal area, which is very, very important. You know, so women, we have to take care of ourselves. And also, talking about the coconut oil. You can insert the coconut oil into the vaginal area if you have any challenges with dryness. You know what I mean? But then also, too, during the lovemaking practice, you have to be able to explain to your partner what you want. Maybe something is not turning you on, but something else will turn you on. Whatever that is. You have to be open in the bedroom and discuss with your partner what you need from what you don't need, what you like from what you don't like, and really make sure you express yourself. Very important. It's all about self-love, right? We talk about self-love all the while. So that's also a part of making your needs known. Now, another thing too, women, talking about the lovemaking practice, do you know that you have to think while you're in the mood and while you're actually having sex, you have to send the energy down into the vaginal area. Just imagine this warm energy going down there, and you're sending this energy over to your mate. It's important, and you just can't lay there like a dry fish. You know, you have to show your mate that you're excited about them and that you're enjoying what's going on as well. Very important. Keep the juices flowing, literally.
That is very, very important. Now, chlorophyll, guys, right? Chlorophyll is for anemia. It's for body and bowel deodorizer. You hear that? The body and your bowel deodorizer. Go and look it up what chlorophyll does. It's for anemia and it's for body and bowel deodorizer, and it builds the blood. So no matter what kind of odor issue you're going through, it takes two to tango.
That's right. Greens so expensive.
It says that's why the jeans are so expensive. Wow, for real, for real. No, woman, if you're wearing the same tights for 2 days and not wearing any underwear, stop it. You're putting yourself at risk for yeast infection and body odor. And when you have your yeast infection, your good up man can come catch the same yeast infection too. Okay?
Yeah, stop wearing so much tight.
So when you're wearing the pants so tight, don't wear it for 3 or 4 days. Okay? Cool. What about tea tree and peppermint oil? Never ever put tea tree and peppermint oil in your vagina.
Ooh,
no.
Burn.
What you do is if you're having odor, right? You go to you have a herbalist, like somebody like me or Avery to put you on your plan. They now can tell you to do the tampon with the tea tree and soak it in the amount of coconut oil that you're supposed to soak it in. So normally it's around 1 drop of the tea tree.
Right.
Yeah? To the coconut oil. Alright? So you need somebody to help you with that. Alright? Cool. It says so they are stealing our melanin. Of course they might teeth with melanin.
Oh yeah, long time.
Hello.
And selling it too.
How much a gram? $350. Look it up for yourself. Jankro did the work for us. Thank you again, Jankro. Right?
But something too to touch on is that, remember, a lot of children, melanated children, had come up missing. And when they find these children, sometimes their organs are missing. You have to be aware, people.
You know that? That's a big thing now when they're finding people when them organs missing, you know, them had a guy here in Atlanta.
The young boy.
No organs at all.
All organs gone.
Even a couple of them in Chicago that was violently killed.
And even in Washington, D.C. too.
So look.
Watch your children.
Watching the thing.
Watch yourself.
Alright. So we are talking about my girl, you're late for the melanin. So we are talking about woman care for care of your body. And we're talking about body odor right now. We're talking about vaginal and how to get rid of vaginal odor. You hear? So, and if you guys know of a method, an ancient method, a native method, throw it up and share it with me so we can research it and share it with people too.
Yeah, the yoni steam.
Right?
The pum pum steam.
Yeah.
Very important.
Yeah. No. We have come up with the tea bag tight. It's called tight tea bag. And yes, it does have alum in there. Yes, that's a part of it. And it have the cassia. It does have red clover in it, guys. Okay.
Excellent for women.
Red clover is in there. And it does have something called olive leaf in there also. Olive leaf is for viral overload. So we put that instead of oregano, we use the olive leaf itself in the tea bags. Yeah. So therefore what you do now is, as Avery said, you put that into your little pot and you let that steam and all that steam go up in there. So guess what? If you are already a tight person and you're not doing it for tightness, right? Say you're doing it for you know.
It's also good for hemorrhoids as well.
I was just about to say that.
Oh yeah. And actually going up into the body and absorbing into the system.
So if you don't need it to use it for those things, guys, it's good now. Some people say it's good for scar tissues and all of those things. So look into that. If it's something that you need, Sister Avery have a lock on that. Give them a phone number, Avery.
Yeah, everybody, if you want to know more information, you can reach out to me at 678-756-3071. Again, that's 678-756-3071. My Jamaican number is 876-886-6564.
Say that again.
876-886-6564 is my Jamaican number.
All right, guys. There you go. You got it, right? You got it. No. To take care of, we'll leave the veggie alone.
Don't forget about canarsis.com.
Canarsis.com,
you
guys.
can go there as well. Sign up.
Cool. And you can get your tight tea bags for your steaming. Okay. Cool. Now I'm going to go a little bit further than the tight tea bag and tell you something now. To maintain good vaginal health, as she said before, you need to have good self talks with yourself, ladies. Okay. So if you're not having the juices flowing and all of that stuff.
You said a lot of stuff today. Fill up 2 papers.
Alright, me not say nothing more. My adopted father tell me say me must come off of the thing right now. Him name Deacon. Him say me give you enough information for 2 papers today, so me done with the information. Now me gonna take 3 questions and then we gone. So send up your question them right now for me. Cause Deacon say we're learning so much stuff today. It filled up 2 pages, so we're not teaching no not more. Deacon said it, so it said, so it done. Done.
So you know how we love you, let's chat.
So now
we have to tune back in on the next day.
Yeah, let me just finish off the complete body. Ladies, for your feet. Your feet is the foundation of you, yeah? What foot? Sometimes we don't like put our foot on the ground, but guess what now? Put
I
your
said
foot
no
on the
such
ground.
thing. Because said no bad mouth.
I was looking at a quick exit. You know, Deacon, a quick exit. Sure. You love righty so much, man. I love you, see? Alright, so guess what, ladies? Your feet now. Now, we do have the foot tea bags too to do your foot soaks, and we do foot detoxes. Because we believe that what happened is that right in a little softball, we call it the arch of your foot, that control your adrenal glands, ladies. So when your husband come in tired from work, take him foot and just ball your hand like this and just rub right in the soft part.
Yes.
Right, what you call it?
Insert.
And if you don't know what it is, go on the internet and look for your foot chart and see where your adrenal gland is, and you just use your hand in a motion like this, form a face. You can see it, and you just go like this. So that means it's not gonna be no pain for you, so you can just move your hand just up and down, so right? And when you're rubbing foot,
it's all connected.
Oh my gosh, that is not just about sex, you know, guys. This is not about sex, nothing to do with sex. This is about awakening all 7 chakras by activating your adrenal glands. You hear me say? To activate your adrenal glands. That's the 2 little pea size. Them look like 2 peas over your kidneys, don't you?
Yes.
So what that is an hormone regulator. So for women who are now premenopausal or menopausal, now this is so important. It's important for everybody, but especially for us, it is so important. Yeah? Okay. Now, here now why. When your ovaries are not producing anymore, right? So when you're not menstruating, proper word, right? When you're not menstruating anymore, what happens is that signal that normally goes to your brain from the ovaries, it's no longer there.
Yeah,
so now there you go. So now you're off balance. So what happens is that your adrenal glands now is supposed to pick up that and send you enough of that chemicals. Because our body are full of chemicals and things, you know.
It is.
So what that does now is that now send the signal, the adrenal gland now send the signal to the brain to say, okay, everything is all right. She's functioning optimal. That's why some women don't get hot flash.
But let's talk about the herbs too, like maca root. Very good for balancing off the hormones, you know? And castor fatima, which is a female herb that puts you into the mood if you don't have the mood feeling anymore to be sexual with your mate.
Moria is one of those herbs too for women too, right? Mucana is one of those herbs. Tribulus is one of those herbs for woman. Horny goat weed, guys.
Yes.
Horny goat weed, guys. It's for you, women. Horny goat weed is for you. Reason is it flushes the liver. Look it up. We're not telling you nothing we're not true.
True.
Horny goat weed will flush the liver. It says 7.
Rem that again.
Rem that again. Rem what again? Humble 7 rem what again? Or remember that again? What you're saying? Me not too up on the short word them, you know, like the SMH and them things. Me have to go really go read them something there. All the thing me know is laugh out loud, people. R.I.P. R.S.I.P.
That's why he's saying bring it back again.
He says rem R-E-M that again. So whatever you're saying, explain. Just put it back up for me on it in proper words so I could understand. Yeah, cool. Now, guys, you have herbs. You can do your foot. I tell you, so you must do foot massage. Now, if you take your pinky, what your little toe name, your finger pinky, what your little toe called?
Me call it
Little toe. All right. With your little toe, baby toe. Okay? With your baby toe, you want to take it and squeeze the nail from the side and squeeze it on the nail. Go 6. Me always go series of 3. So 3, 3 is either 3, 6 or 9 for me. Alright? So when you do 6, guess what you do? You're going to do a set of breathing for 3. So squeeze your little toe like that. 1 from the nail itself and into the side. You want to do that 6 times. Alright? Cool. And that now will help you in take out the thing. The herbs that help women with low sex drive. Yeah. Okay. Run that again. Alright, no problem. We got you.
Maca. Right? Cassette Fatima.
Thank you for my admins them who out there in the other thing hold the question there for me. Thank you very much. You hear? Yes. Now, yeah, blessed love, blessed. Thank you, the royal vibes. I know one of you had to be out here doing it for me. Thank you so much. Love the general. No, those type of herbs you're looking at, horny goatweed, because horny goatweed is also a liver. What we say it is a liver cleanser. Yeah. Okay, and it does more for the body too. Yeah, it's for low sex drive. Yeah. Cool. Now you have the maca root, guys. Can't say enough about maca.
Oh man, it balances your hormones. It's an adaptogen.
It's for fatigue. Fatigue. There she said symptoms. Sorry, my girl thought.
No, go ahead.
Adaptogenic herbs are herbs that what it does, it takes on a character of whatever you need to heal your body. That's what adaptogenic herb means. You understand? So for the maca, right? Maca root now is for impotency. I said the word pronounced? When man impotent?
For man and for woman.
Yeah. Yes. So impotency, especially in males, maca for you. Good energy. Alright? Then next, let me just tell you now about something called Damiana.
Oh my god, that is so good.
You know the man food we have, and as I tell you, we have the female joy tea, and I will make a woman food. I will make the woman food.
Yeah, it's good for women too, Damiana.
Yeah.
Put that the vibes in you, you know?
No, Damiana, guys, right? You hear it, they call it the pregnancy herb. And you guys know when we start doing my herbs, then it's time for me wrap up, you know. So if you have any question, throw it up right now. Alright, so the Damiana herbs now, it's a hormone balancing. And forget about the pregnancy part about it right now. But women, if you're taking it and you're into that age group where you know, watch how you're taking it. Make sure you take some Mexican wild yam, because that's a natural spermicide. Alright, yes, me say it. Mexican wild yam, some people use it alone for birth control. So you want to make sure to know yourself and know your cycle days. So if you're 28 days or 24 or 26 days, know your cycle. That will help, because you only can get pregnant between a 48-hour period throughout the month. Yeah. So if you don't want to get pregnant, know your own cycle. That will change your whole life if you know your cycle. Cool. So we give them Damiana, we give them maca, you give them the cassius. What else?
Right, cassette Fatima.
Cassette Fatima.
Yes.
And what else we give them? Mokana. We tell you about Mokana. Yes. We can't tell you enough about Mokana. And ladies, make we talk about something we come from Jamaica. Soursop, graviola. It works on the nervous system. Anything we control your nervous system, it is excellent for your body. Alright? True. So, humble, I gave you back the herbs. Horny goatweed. Right? Maca. Red clover. Oh gosh, I can't tell about red clover. I can't tell enough about red clover, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Red clover is an excellent thing for you. Yeah. And if you're lacking estrogen, women, find a good source of aged soy, preferably miso.
Yes, the fermented food is good.
Preferably miso, it's fermented soy, yeah? So that is a good one for you guys.
Good for your thyroid too.
Yeah,
thyroid issues.
Yeah. So we feel so we go beyond the cause today, you know. We go no whole heap today. So guess what? No. Me love you know walk good and talk good. Eat and feel good. I am Angela Burke, because I don't see any questions up here. So that means on a cup full. Right?
Don't forget Avery
Brown. Full vibes, the Royal General. Of course, Harry all day. Alright, wonderful. So guess what? This is Angela Burke from mynativeanswer.com, and I'm with Avery Brown. And Avery is also a you're welcome. Avery is also a licensed RN. She's also a healer, guys. She deals with metaphysics. That means so she deals with energy healing to a different level. You know, them people here can look on your body and tell you there's something wrong. So she's very, very powerful, and I'm just bringing you powerful people.
Thank you. So are you?
Oh gosh,
very powerful. Good information. I said you're very powerful as well. You give out a lot of good information.
Me know.
So that's good. You have to.
Me know.
So
me need a TV show. Me need a big station to come pay me all a good 700,000, 800,000 for the year.
Just a matter of time.
Yeah. So if anyone I don't know in a TV station or radio station will need me for my information, as she says so, send it on. Tell them send on the thing for them.
All right, people. Thank you.
Hello,
so much.
Jamaica Good Life family. I would love to do a detox or a cleanse. What's the best? The Native Answer 15-day body cleanse. Go to mynativeanswer.com and pick it up. Also, when you're doing your detox, pick up a treasure source vitamin. It has over 102 different trace minerals. It's food and vegetable source. It's a vegan source without any coating on it. It's the treasure source vitamin, guys. And it's energy within 28 minutes of waking up. Yeah.
And may I add that I've tried both of them and it's very high quality.
Oh God, yes.
Very good.
Enjoyed your program from Bermuda. Hello. Bermuda, big up. Bermuda Good Life. Big up Bermuda Good Life. Yeah. They don't like natural healing in the US. Never say never. You hear, humble? We don't believe in never, because people will tell us that positivity can't work. People say you can't come on the internet and just be positive and you're not chat people business and you're not discussing latest topics. It would not work. And that is not true, because we're all right here with different parts of the world linking up. So we don't accept that. Even though it's your view, we don't accept that, because we don't put negative in our brain space. Yeah. So whatever we want, we attack it out. So whoever have something else to put on that is their space. But we don't put that in our cranium. Whatever we want, it must come. And it's not about say, okay. You know, cause you know, remember that show there?
Genie.
I love Genie. I wish I had those powers, you know, my girl. I really do. Anyway, people, walk good, talk good, eat good today Sunday. Seeing? Respect. Yeah, man. Yeah, respect. Yeah, we're not burn you out, you know. We just tell you, say, the consciousness that we're spitting now is what we're talking about. So if I accept somebody else's view that it's not going to happen, then that means we would have still have transferred. That means we would have still be slave.
All things are possible to him that believe.
To him that believe, all things are possible. So we believe. Alright? So me love you know, walk good, talk good, eat good, feel good. A good show, Angie, informative as usual. This I have come to expect.
Always.
So I want to know big up Avery for me. Send up some hearts or some love for her for
Thank
me.
You everybody. Thanks for listening. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We need to do it again, because every time you come on, people just excited.
Man, we just love it.
Yeah, and when we
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. All right, guys. Enjoy your dinner. Love you.
So long. Much love.
Peace.
Was it a show?
Yeah, man. It was a great show. Great show. I love it.
How long was the show for?
Blessed love. Good morning, Jamaica Good Life family. I am Angela Burke from mynativeanswer.com, and I have with me today none other than Miss Avery Alexander. So, Avery, say good morning to the people, them know.
Good morning, people. How y'all doing?
Well, we're waiting for some people to come into the room. Good morning, Jamaica Good Life. Want to listen to my nice music and thing until please. Remember, call your friend, share the link, Jamaica Good Life, that Angela Burke is on live. And I have with me Avery Alexander. You know, when the two of we touch together, we are talking about woman empowerment, woman strength. You know, how to make your life easier, ladies, in every way possible. And Sister Avery, I just don't want you to tell them yet exactly what is the mission that you have going on with your with the tea bags and stuff like that, you know. So yeah man. So I will
exactly what you
I want to just share with our WhatsApp family and say big up all over the world who are making Jamaica Good Life a part of your, you know, your daily routine. I so love it, and we so appreciate the love, you know. True.
Yeah, true. I know, man, be the Avery Brown now, because I'm married. But
Yes, Avery Alexandra Brown. I was going to use the Brown on the last name, you know, but true, sometime.
You know, that's
So,
a big up in this way.
oh,
Yeah. So, ladies, you know, it's all about woman empowerment, you know? It's all about feeling good within yourself and knowing that you're God's gift to this earth. Because without woman, nothing can come through the earth. No life can come through the earth. We pick up with man, we love the man, but man cannot produce and have babies. But the woman can. So it's all about woman empowerment and taking good care of yourself, because we're so used to nurturing and caring for everybody else that sometimes we put ourselves on the back burner.
true.
But now we have to really remember who we are and what we are, and know that we are royal queens. Yeah?
Definitely. You hear that? We are royal queens. So if you're a royal queen, what is that supposed to mean to you? That means royalty don't come cheap. You know, bless up the royal general. Good morning. Bless up Camila. Thanks for joining in. Please share and like with somebody, because we have such an interesting and educational what is it? We're going to go a half an hour today. We have such a wonderful half an hour. So share with your girlfriend. Tell her to put in her earphone at work and say this is what's going on. Not true. If she didn't work. bless. So make we have the conversation. We have a few people well in the room. Good morning, Jamaica Good Life family. This is Angela Burke from mynativeinswer.com, and I have with me Avery Brown. And Avery is a nurse. She's a practitioner. She is a healer. And, you know, she is also a formulator, guys, you know. And what we're saying to you is woman power. We love with husband, we love with children, with mother, we friend them. But when it comes to us, ourselves, we don't put that full foot forward as we're supposed to. Big up Wendy, good morning. Right? So,
Yeah.
So what we are saying to you now, ladies, is this. We're going to give you 5 things today that will help to change your relationship. Definitely. More British, big up, on the job with the headset too. That's right. Big up, more British. Love me, love. Thanks guys for always tuning in, you know. And we want to get more people tuning in, you understand? Because we're talking positive stuff and sharing good things with you guys. So you'll be our foot soldiers, be our PR agents, and help us to get big up Tisha or Tesha. Big up, you hear Miss Harrison? Big up. Where you come from? Bless up, blessed love. Thumbs up to you too. So, as we said this morning, Avery and I would like to share with you 5 steps in a real life, in a real time, to make your relationship happier. Number 1, to make your life where you can deal with your children better. That means, you know, if you feel as if, say, well, okay, you can't govern your household, we're going to give you some tips right now to govern your household, which is just so wonderful. So that's why we're saying to you, share. You know what I mean? Share. Yeah, man. Big up. Send a message where you're from in the chat room. Let me see if you can. Me know who they were. More British and have to say nothing. Me know where you from already. You know what I mean? So good. Avery, without any further thing on the five topics. St. Vincent in the house. Big up. I have a few friends well from St. Vincent, you know, guys. A few well. Yeah, man, we're here. I was just reading the comments, and St. Vincent is bigging us up. Tisha Harrison, I hope I'm pronouncing your word Tisha Harrison correctly, from St. Vincent. Big up. I've only passed through St. Vincent, so I can't say I've visited St. Vincent because we passed through the airport, you know. But I love the island. I have quite a few friends from I was a teenager that we're still friends. from St. Vincent. Yeah, big up Miss Ruby and your husband and Bernadine. Big up, guys. Yeah. So 5 things, Avery. You want to start with? You want to give number 1 and number 2?
Well, like I said, number 1. And I was gonna say I can't see everybody who's coming on the chat line, but I want to pick up everybody that took the time out to come out and listen and get the positive vibes of what we're sharing today about how to just love yourself and big up yourself and take care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you're no good for anyone else. You see me? So number 1, I would say, in taking care of yourself so you can be someone powerful and positive for everyone else, is to love you first. I know we keep talking about before about self-love, but what does that look like expressed in the world? What does loving yourself actually look like? All right. So it's about balance, and that balance talks about maybe giving yourself a body scrub, a facial, getting a massage, actually communicating your needs. Because sometimes being a mother, a wife, a sister, so many people will pull on you and demand things of you. So I would say you must communicate what your needs are. You know, sometimes I'm tired. I say, baby, you know, I need a massage. Can you give me a massage tonight? Don't be afraid to make your needs known. I would say that's number 1. Because people will just continue to take. But you have to now communicate what you need. That's number 1. And we're also talking about women. Your communication also translates into the bedroom, ladies, okay? So meaning that if you want your husband to do something extra for you or you want him to move a certain way, don't be afraid to communicate your needs. You know, sometimes, you know, we're there, we're giving to the man. But you have to also communicate to the man what makes you feel good in the bedroom. Do not be afraid to express your needs. That's number 1.
So it's Valentine's Day, so let's touch on that just a little bit more, my sister. Right? You just stated that self-love, number 1, that you know that we promote self-love straightforward here without no apologies. Right? Because if you can't love yourself, ladies, you're not good, you're no good to nobody at all. Because what's happening, you're just on a rat race cycle. And when somebody don't do something that resonates with you, you blow off and you're in anger and you want to do all kind of foolishness, right? So we're saying to you now that self-love governs all of those emotions that keeps you off balance, you know. So what Avery just said that I want you to just talk about a little bit more. You just said something. If you need a body massage and you're taking care of your husband or your partner, and it's me for the opposite partner, then what about you? Don't be afraid to make your voice be heard and say, well, I need a body scrub, I need a body rubber. You know what I mean? Whichever way. Even if you have to go outside to get it. When I mean, like, if you have to pay to get a massage, what's wrong with that? Massages helps to release certain pressure points in the body, guys. Yeah? So that's a good thing to do. So when you're going to do your nails and even the hair or whatever, think about that. Massages is very, very good for the body. It helps to put away waste matter. It helps to filter out waste matter. It's a part of cleansing also, right? Cool. So when Avery just said in the bedroom is an important thing for us as women to claim your right to say this is what I enjoy. But first you have to know what you enjoy, you know. It's not true, Avery. You have to know what make you happy, what position make you happy. Not true. Talk some more on that for me.
Right, because you can't always get a doggy style all along, and you might like a different way. You have to know your favorite position, like the man know his favorite position. You have to know your favorite position and say, all right, my turn, no. Or your turn first and his turn second, however you do it, has to be compromised. They said the number 1 thing that break up relationships is not money, it's not communication, and it's not even infidelity. It is a lack of compromise. That's number 1 that breaks up relationships. So, ladies, with that being said, make sure that you're getting your due share of what you need to want in all areas. Yeah.
All right, now, so make sure that you're getting your due share. What does that mean to you guys? Now, men, if you're here, well, I know some of my brethren them is here, but guess what now? Take this information and help your partner help herself if she's at a stage where she don't know that she needs help, right? So therefore, what Avery say, you can't do one position all the time, unless that one position is your favorite position. Guys, right? So if it is your favorite position, then hey, go for it. But remember, I hope it's your husband or your partner's favorite position too. That just made me remember a song. I would have a song that said position. Yeah, you remember that back in the 90s or something like that? I just bring that back to mind, right? So, yeah, definitely that song is about that. So, number one is self-love. Number two is don't be afraid to ask for what you want. If you do not know what you want, you'll be given anything, right? So you must first know what you want as a person. Whether a man or a woman, you have to know that, look here, I want this, I value myself at this point. You understand? So then when you value yourself, you can talk and say, this is what I'm about, this is what I want. Guess what happened? The universe provides that for you, It comes into your wave. That energy starts to follow you. You know what I mean? I 100% agree. Tisha from St. Vincent says she 100% agree. Avery.
Yes, big up. Yes.
Big up on that.
The road has to clean. Mm-hmm.
Right. So if you take the step to say, when we talk about sex, Valentine's is right around the corner. And most people are afraid. They're afraid to talk about sex because sex is so demonizing. I can't be afraid to talk about sex because I'm the lady who created the man food. I was just gonna call it the real word. We call it cocky food, people, in truth. That's what the CFV means, right? It means cocky food vitamin for men. So let me just shorten it and call it CFV, right? Because what happened is that a lot of brothers out here, I'm looking if I see one over here on my desk, on my table. A lot of brothers out here, because of they're on certain medication, let's keep it very 100% real. That's why I tell you, say, call you, share it with your friends and family for me. That's why I say that, because we're sharing it 100% real talk, Avery and I. It's Avery Brown and Angela Burke from mynativeanswer.com. Jamaica Good Life. Let me just plug that in. Please go over there and you know what to do. Support us, buy a vitamin and a cleanse. And women, if your man not performing right, buy them a CFV. It's called Cocky Food Vitamin for Men. Alright? Cool. So let me get out.
Angela,
yes.
That's a part of recognizing and knowing what you need and your man need in the bedroom. If you know he's not performing, please get the detox and the CFV. You can see some definitely high performance in the bedroom if you try it.
Definitely, because of the medication, guys. I'm like, we talk about two medication in particular. Blood pressure and blood sugar medication. Especially diabetes medication. When the person is on diabetes medication, shortly after that, the next thing that goes is your sexual energy. No, do the research for yourself. So if your sexual energy is gone as a man, or you can't get it when you can't get a erection when you want it, you know what that's going to bring for the man? That not going to make him angry, Avery.
Yeah.
And sometimes it makes them promiscuous too. Sometimes ladies, when you see the man is having 3 and 4 women, it's not that him can handle the 3 or 4 women, it's that him can't handle one. So because him can't handle one, his self-esteem is so low that him have to control a few women in order to keep that manly thing. I am a man, And you see it? So sometimes when you think your husband is being bad, it's because he's not having his libido is not flowing, and his own energy is not being what do you call it, the root chakra?
Yes, not being stimulated.
It's not being stimulated. So therefore, how do you get that now? And women, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to talk up, because man is very embarrassed by that. Yeah? You find men talk easily about their erectile dysfunction, Avery, being in this business for so long.
Well, it's hard to talk about it, Very hard to bedroom. And so you have to be very sensitive in the notation because men really connect their sexual performance to their manhood. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so we're not able to perform on that level. Somehow, like you pointed out, Angela, it affects their self-esteem. So you have to be understanding, but then say, baby, I have a solution for you because I know you're miserable, I'm miserable. Let me go get the vitamin and get the detox and get the cocky food vitamin. Let's try it and see the difference, you know? But also, women, is that we can do as well to help stimulate the man in the bedroom. You know what I mean? And to get him to continue to be excited.
All right. Hold 1 second, Avery.
Valentine's Day is coming up, so you want to just do something. So this is a situation. I hear a man complain about this, some of my clients, and they say, I love my wife, I love my girlfriend, but she just want to continue to do everything the same way, the same boring sex, the same way. And I've met other women who've been married for many years and have a very satisfying life in the bedroom. And one of the things that they shared with me, and I say I'm very vetted with myself, with my husband, is that I have it so my husband don't know what he's going to get when he comes home. You get what I say? Meaning that I keep it fresh. Sometimes ladies, they have to throw on another wig, put on some high heel shoes, get a new lingerie, try a different position, do something different. Speak to him in a different language if you like to. Keep it exciting. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to do some role playing. And these type of things keep the bedroom exciting. So the man don't know what he's going to get. I had one of my clients tell me that she stood on top of the dresser, put a sheet on her and cut 2 holes in her eyes. And cut 2 holes in the very private part areas. And the husband was excited by that. So I'm not saying you have to look like a dumpy or go to put on a sheet over your head, but really, you have to keep it fresh. Just don't lay in the bed the same position, expecting the same old thing. The man,
oh gosh. Avery, my dead bank camera over here. Listen, me I laugh until I'll hear it in my mouth, people. Sorry about that, guys. Avery's keeping it 100% real with you guys this morning. I'm telling you. I'm sorry, more British is laughing. She keeps setting up a laughing emoji, guys. Look, no, the one with the sheet with the cut out the eye, the one that catch me. So what she is now? Me hear about Casper the friendly ghost, but what is she?
I don't know. But you said it caught her husband off guard and he loved it. It was something different because he didn't expect it.
The one that connect. Jamaica good life. That one connect to me here. That one that sweep me to the core. Woo. Oh, All right, so you hear about you put on. You say put on a wig. Try the ghost method.
You can't afford lingerie, let's keep it real, but you put on a sheet and do something different and keep it creative is what I'm saying still.
No.
Yeah.
No, let me tell you something now. If me work on my hard earn money and buy my good up sheet,
It to be used for multiple purposes, see?
Every time. Me weak over here. Oh, Jesus. Me a ball.
On top of the dresser. You coming over with the fur on the bed, sit up on top of the dresser with the sheet covered over her, man.
I tell you, that one catch me. Okay, that one really catch me, okay? Because I never in a million years would I have thought about that one at all. And I've heard some doozies, but I've never heard of the sheet cut out. People, this is what Avery is saying to you guys. She's saying, some of her clients, because look here, in truth, man food, man food is the powder version, and the CFV, which is the cocky food vitamin for men. And yes, I'm telling you straight, that is with the 15-day cleanse, the Treasure Source vitamin is our top sellers, period. Yeah? Top selling thing. You know, most women buy the CFV for their men. With a cleansing, we tell them if they're having erectile dysfunction, use a cleanse. Because sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, because of medication or because of excessive stress, the body don't perform to its optimal its optimal strength. Yeah. So that's why we tell you to do the combination. Now, what Avery just said is 2 things that is so far that can help us help ourselves, which is being honest with yourself and knowing what you want, ladies. That simply means you can't be boring. Yeah? No, boring is what? Boring is when you're depressed, or depression is boring, you know, Avery. Depression is boredom.
Yes, it is.
So we don't want no depressed love making, and their Valentine's Day coming up in a couple of days, right? So guess what? We don't no more depressed love making. That means you need energy, so that when you kiss your partner, that excitement start to run down them spine and them something there. Then you go from there to, right? Whatever type of intimate connection that you want to take. So now, Avery, we talk about the love making part. Now, for the women them who feel as if say, okay, they're slack, they're a little loose, right?
Yes.
Your vagina is not as tight as it used to be. Yeah, Jamaica Good Life, we are talking this straight here, because this is what we talk about in our real job. And when you don't see me coming on live here, that means I have consultation that was pre-scheduled, so I can't come on because we have things that was pre-scheduled sometime all a month ago. You know what I mean? So now, if you are into that position where, say, and it don't have nothing to do with kids, you know, women. So a guy say him needed to come get something for him woman because she have a few children. So I said to him, what does that have to do with her being loose? The muscles of our vaginal wall being loose. Him say, well, if you after you have 3 children, you probably need to tighten up back, you know. And I'm thinking to myself, this is an idiot, you know, a real idiot. But then I actually told him, you know, what can be done and what we did for her. And literally was to just give her some teas with the alum and the combination herbs that we have in tea bags, right? And she just went home and put it in her little pot and steam, ladies, and literally come back to virgin stage. Tight. Okay.
Yes, it's true.
For real.
These herbs have been used all over the world by women all over the world that will tighten the vaginal walls with steam. Steam is very important. Why? Because it kills out bacteria, viruses, and also the herbs will help tighten the vaginal walls. And then also along with that, with doing the Kegels, you know what I mean? You get tight, you actually, tighten the walls, and then you release them. They get tight, the walls, and you release them. If you continue to do that exercise, that muscle, you'll go back to virginity, and your husband will be happy.
Happier. and it's, yeah, you know what I mean? So, and another thing now, you can't be tight and dry, you know, lady, because that is painful for the men. Okay?
Yes,
so you have to be mindful of that. So dryness is hurtful. So if you're experiencing dryness, that means if you're going through premenopause or menopause, right? You do have a tendency to get dry because your natural juices, the natural viscosity, it's dissipated, yeah? So you don't have that anymore, right? So you have to now be mindful. So that's why they sell so much KY jelly, and people use Vaseline and saliva and all of those things, right? But I'm telling you guys that there is something called evening primrose oil. Evening primrose oil, write it down. Or come back and listen again. Right? Evening primrose oil for dryness. Now, coconut oil. May I give them the farm? May I give them the 2? We will give them 2 or 3 things that they could use right away from their kitchens or from their house. Coconut oil, guys, is antifungal, antiviral, antibacterial, antimicrobial. Okay? Now, you have a 2-finger insert. You're not going to do that video for true, Avery, with the insert and how to put the coconut oil and how to do the thing. I'm going to do the video properly. All right.
Okay.
Now, the 2-finger insert is where you take the coconut oil, not with anything else on it, just coconut oil. And you insert that in the walls of your vagina. So when you insert it, that just go and push it straight up, you know, you're going to feel out the walls of your vagina, just like when you're washing. And you're not supposed to be washing your vagina with soap because that dries you out extremely. So if you're having odor issues, use baking soda, vinegar, or just straightforward coconut oil to insert inside of you, and that will take away odors. When I tell you quickly, if it's something that the odor is coming from a digestive situation, get yourself a 15-day body cleanse, right? And drink alfalfa juice, drink chlorophyll. Cool. Now let me just finish up how to do with the coconut oil insert now. What that does is that if you're having any viral issues over a period of time, what it does, it reduces your viral overload. Okay? Then if you're dry, because it's antimicrobial, it does produce back that moistness that you need, right? So therefore you have two wonderful tips. Evening primrose oil, you take it internally. You have coconut oil that you can insert, right? And I just said to you that if you're having odors, what you can do is the baking soda and vinegar works wonders, ladies. So now, Avery, another thing that we come up on regular that people don't talk about, we just talk about the body odor, that you have to clear up that woman, because you can't have your husband eat, Lord God Almighty, a smell frozy something. You need it clean. You understand?
Yes.
Right.
And a lot of women don't bathe, you know what I mean? Like years ago, we used to bathe a lot and soak in the tub and those type of things. Most women get up and shower, that kind of thing. But don't forget the power of bathing, power of sitting in the actual bathtub, and you can put your herbs in the bathtub as well. Like some people put chamomile herbs in there. And you can put even a little oil in the bathtub too, like coconut oil, that kind of thing as well.
Right.
But what actually, Angela, you talked about, let's touch on the evening primrose oil right quick.
Mm-hmm.
How much should a woman be taking at night? Like, you can take it at night. They take 1 or 2 capsules. I just want to get some clarification.
Well, if you're taking the evening primrose oil for dryness, you want to do 200 milligram, which you could get it. You can get 200, 400 milligram, or you can get up to 1500 milligram. For odor, you want to do it for consistently for at least consistently for 16 days. Okay, not 14, but 16 days. Okay, so therefore that means 2 weeks and a day, people. So what you do is this. If you're taking the oil itself, not the capsule, then you want to do 2 tablespoons, 1 in the morning and 1 at night. And why you don't take them together, the 2 tablespoons one time, is because what you're going to use in the morning will use up in your body. So you want to get more in the system. Bless up, bless up, bless up. You want to get more in the system at night, so that can get absorbed in the system. So you don't want to just take a whole of it one time. You want to break it up over the day. So you want to take 1 tablespoon in the morning and 1 tablespoon at night for the evening primrose. If you're going through dryness, definitely dryness and body odor. All right, cool. And what other question you want to ask me, Avery? I can't hear you. I can't hear your wheels turning.
About women, but things that women can use if they're going through the change of life, they kind of balance out their hormones, like maca. You know, I don't know if you heard about maca root. And if their libido is down, there's an herb that comes out of South America called Casip fatima.
Oh my gosh, Casip is a wonderful one, and that is also in our feel good tea for women. It is also in that. So ladies, we have a feel good tea that is on the website too that you can look into, and that is herbs. It has maca in there. It has red clover in there. It also has something called mucana. Mucana is coach seed, guys. Coach, that literally that what do you call it? That parasite. That it's not a parasite plant. It's actually, it burns your skin, so you can call it a parasite because it itches the skin like poison ivy. Yeah. So if the little hairs touches you. So we're telling you now is you have to take care of your vaginal health. You can't just dress up in a pretty clothes and hot hairstyle every day and yet still you're frozy. And we've met so much of those young girls. People, when I tell you say young girls and them come in and you see them and them frozy. And they're coming into you for consultation to tell you that this is wrong and this is wrong. First thing you need to do is to clean up your body odor. Bad breath, everybody knows, so you can take some mint and you can deal with certain things and clear up bad breath. You know, which you should, if you're having bad breath that you can't shake, get yourself a cleanse, yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
So, to start to clean up your vaginal health now, ladies, this is a very necessary show. You want to do coconut oil inserts. That is for dryness, because you can't hurt the man with the dry something. You want to make it. Me are dead with love. What a day! It's Valentine's Day and we're going to eat chocolate. And you're going to want to get chocolate and flowers. No, I'm not a chocolate and flowers girl. You know what I'm saying, Avery? I've never been. And
I love my flowers, so.
Well, I love plants. As you can see, I love plants. Everybody will know that I love plants and I actually love flowers. But I don't think you should buy me flowers one day out of the year to tell me say you love me. And I don't think that you should buy me chocolate to make me get fat and me get bumpy skin when me eat up too much sweet. So I've never fell for that type of lifestyle where you bring me stuff and things like that. That never do nothing at all for me. I don't say give me the money and me go spend the money how me want to spend my own money. So that's what my husband would do. I say give me the money and I go spend my own money and buy my own thing when me want. And 9 out of 10 times I probably buy something for him and the family any which way, you know? But but ladies,
you bring up a very good point. You bring up a very good point because it don't have to mean flowers and chocolate, but at least your significant other will do something to show their appreciation for you, whatever you like. Maybe a new frock, maybe get your hair done, your nails done, maybe take you out to dinner, however make you happy. It would have to make you happy. It's not what society says, you know.
Yeah, and that's another thing. That is another thing, you know, Avery, that society now becomes the governance of relationship. TV, television. I have a lady tell me, so I don't want to call her name because everybody going to know who it is. I don't want to say who the person is. I just want to say a lady. And that lady said that she want to go camping, and she want her husband a man to throw her up on the wall and make passionate love to her. So I said to her, I've never seen you go camping yet. Do you like camping? She said, no, I don't like camping, but it looked really good. So she saw that on TV and equated that romantic thing as something that she would like to try. And, you know, we're not saying nothing is wrong with that. But then that became her passion to say, this is what she wants and what she's looking for in a man is a muscle man with, you know. And I'm like, you know, that most muscle men don't have, especially when they're doing bodybuilding for a profession and they're using anabolic steroids. Trust when I tell you, if they're using steroids, that's limp city, okay? And drawdown, because we have a lot of those guys who compete on world stages who come to us and use our products, and when they're finished with the competition, just to get the stuff out of their system, they spend thousands of dollars at clinics to get the steroids out of their system, and then we now have to help them to program back their body. So when I tell you something, if you have your good man, you know, treat your good man, or if you have your good woman, you know, this nowadays you have to talk for all people, right? Your good partner. And a man and woman, me I talk about for know that's what me I talk about right now. I don't want to get too sidetracked for try to be politically correct, right? So if you're now in a state where, look, you're in love, right? And you can't seem to get to the next level because of lack of communication. Number one, that causes lack of communication. A person is afraid to say what they want. So guess what? 9 out of 10 times, that is the woman. And the woman would say, she quell herself now because she has to be the person, the nurturer, the love giver, you know, the balance, the person that of balance. I just want to say I love this topic. You touch a lot of different angles and I love it. Big up yourself. I got to go now, but that's nice watching the program. Bless up St. Vincent. Thank you. Come back and watch it later. All right.
We're gonna have a part 2 to this answer. We're gonna have to do a part 2.
We're gonna definitely have to do a part 2. We're gonna, you know, we have to do a part 2. True. So, bless up Tanisha.
We need to talk about step 4 and step 5.
Well, go ahead. We're not finished yet. Let's finish up the steps. So, guys, we're at step 4 now. So, let's finish up the steps. Go right ahead, Avery.
step 5 is really important in number 4. Is about, I can't express how important the right type of foods are for your body. You know what I mean? When it's about doing good for yourself and your family and yourself, you have to choose the right type of foods. Things that's nurturing, the things that have high vitamins, the things that have high water. You know what I mean? Like high water-based foods, along with, we touched on detoxing and cleansing. That's very, very important.
Can I share one with you? And guys, get your pen and your paper. Tell somebody about it. Chocho. You know what? I don't know the other name for chocho, but chocho, Jamaican chocho, that green fruit that is it's water-based. And if you eat chocho love it. If you do chocho for 2 weeks, guys, just try it. Come off of the cards and do chocho. You can use chocho to bake pudding. You can use chocho to bake cakes. Trust what I tell you. Wonderful. You know, I'm going to do a cooking show, Avery. Because I just love food. I'm going to do a cooking show. I love food too much for not do a cooking show.
But you know, your foods can kill your nature. Certain foods will kill your nature for both man and woman.
Definitely.
And a whole heap of starch and yam and potato and rice, after a while it will kill out your nature.
True.
So it's important to eat the right kind of food that will keep everything flowing, your sexual nature, your mental health.
Chocho is one of those food, guys. Okra is one of those foods that is wonderful for strengthening the woman. You know, our theme today is women. For ladies, okra slime soup, Irish moss is one of those wonderful things you could do for your body, guys. Irish moss, sea moss, whatever you want to call it, sea mineral, sea vegetables. Excellent for woman's health, because it has over 90 different trace minerals that is needed for the body. Okay, so look into that, right?
And I'm going to touch on pineapple.
Yes, that was my next one. Yes, go on.
The vagina smells so sweet. Eat your pineapples, ladies, and also it's good for your digestion.
No, pineapples, ladies. I tell you, the last time I was on, I think it was Sunday, I said to you that pineapples can take away the bags under your eyes. Now, look at my age. I'm 48 years old. I don't lie about my age. So, therefore, I don't care. It is what it is, and I love myself. So, I can wave my age as a banner, right? So, at 48 years old, I am wrinkle-free, right? In truth, everybody have laugh lines under them eye cause you laugh, right? But I am wrinkle free, okay? None at all. And my gray hairs, I just want them to come in so bad, so I would never even think of dyeing them. And I just have a few, right? And they're just taking so long to come in. And I've wanted gray hair since I was 30, and it just I think it's something when you want the thing too, but it don't come. Because I just love it. I just want to have the streak. Anyway, that's a different show. So, the thing is, pineapple, guys, not just for the digestion, but it rids inflammation out of the body. Inflammation. You understand? So sometimes you're looking to say, okay, I can't eat this, I can't eat that, right? But you can eat candy, or you can eat, processed foods all the time, macaroni and cheese, and you can go eat pizza and your pepperoni, but you don't know, so you can eat some chocho, some pineapple, you know what I mean? Some okra, some Irish moss. I think we give them a lot. I think we gave them a lot just now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good to learn about the inflammation food.
Yes.
Help to reduce inflammation, like ginger, turmeric, all those things. Help push back the aging process.
Oh my gosh, don't it? Yes. And our secret is I wash my face with coconut oil. I wash my face sometimes with olive oil if I don't have any coconut oil. You understand? So it's either water or oil I use on my face, right? Yes. And how you wash your face with oil, it's quite simple. You can also use the shea nut. You know the shea nut oil?
The shea butter?
Shea nut itself. This is called shea nut oil, guys. See it? And it's actually the oil from the shea, the thing. It's a correct color. It's not yellow. It's that white color, and it's pure shea nut oil, this thing here, right? And you just take it, put it in your hand, and you just tie up your hair and thing like that, and you use it and you wash your face, especially if you have teenagers that's having acne issues. Trust me, let them do oil pulling. Let them do that oil pulling and plus use the oil to wash them face. So that is number 4. So you're getting so much wealth of knowledge here on Jamaica Good Life. Alright? Alright. So that means you're getting good wealth of knowledge. Go over, buy a vitamin. Call Sister Avery, book an appointment. Call Sister Angela, book an appointment. So we can give you more if you need more. Cool? Alright. So number 5, what do you know, Avery?
I was thinking that you would bring number 5, my dear.
All right, no worries. I will do number 5. Number 4. Our recap was what we eat, right? So number 5, guys, is simply consideration. Consideration. That means if you're considerate of another person, you're considerate of yourself. That means what you don't like, you won't do it to somebody else. Are the proper word that we use? Right. So if you don't like something for yourself, do not perpetuate that on someone else. Simple. So if you don't like your husband to talk to you a certain way, don't talk to him a certain way. So there's no bullyism going on. It's equality. So you're not superior because to say you have vagina, you're not superior.
Well, what too would come to mind with this consideration is also consideration that your man needs space. Men are different from women.
Exactly.
Men are different from women. Where we're going through something, we'll talk to our girlfriend or talk to someone close to us to get rid of our situation or talk it out. It makes us feel better. But men, when they're going through something, they like their space. They like to be able to go within themselves and try to figure out what is going on. Then we're kind of like badgering them and saying, what's wrong? That just makes them more aggravated. So you're confident in yourself. Be confident in your mind. When you need this space, know that everything is all right. He's just going through something.
Exactly. No. You hear that? So when you consider it of somebody else, your partner's feeling, that means that what you don't like for yourself, don't do it to him or her. Okay? So that will make now your love life easy. Make your relationship, not just the love making part of it, but overall communication. And I can speak as an authority because I've been happily married for how much years now? Around 30, 32, 33 years. Then we will leave a time there, right? Cool. So from me at 16, me at 48, you know do the maths. Right? Cool. So therefore now, if you don't have that, where now, if I say for example, I don't like dumpling. I don't like fried dumpling. I only eat the outside of it. But DJ love fried dumpling, right? And him eat him whole thing. I like flat bake because it doesn't have the inside part of the flour. No, I will make him his fried dumpling, and I'm not going to not make him his fried dumpling with what exactly he wants. You get what I'm saying? Because he won't make it for me. If he's making it for me, he'll tear off the outside and put it on my plate when he's doing my breakfast. Believe that. So that consideration now becomes your bonding, because here what you're not more important than I, and I am not more important than you. So it becomes an equal battleground. Not I am superior and no, you're not superior over me either. So it becomes a balance. Because if you have two superiority rolling, how you going to find balance, my girl?
Yeah, I'm back. I had to go for a hot minute, but I'm back.
No worries. I'm saying how do you find balance how do you find balance, right? If we have two superior people in the ring, and you think you're right and he thinks he's right. So there's no room for change. You can't change if you think you're right all the time, If you think, okay, there's nothing wrong with me, how would you now say, I need to change, I need to fix something? No matter how your husband tell you or your wife tell you, till them blue, you're going to say, what's wrong with him? Him mad. Him crazy.
Him want me if it change. No, me not change. Because I saw me know it, or some my mother do it, or some my father do it, or some my brother do it. You understand? So you have that conviction. So consideration, it is a key, because then it becomes you're sharing each other's wishes and views. Yeah? So that now becomes light. So the friendship, that out of that grows friendship. Because if you have a friend, right, Avery? And you know, say me don't like, you know, say when me going out a road, me not like the car window wind down. And when you come, you have two different cars, you know, but you only pick me up in the convertible. And you know, say I press me here and it'll go just blow out. Me, you can't be friends for too long. Not true?
True.
I won't be driving in that car. So, because then I know what it's going to cost me. But then, women again, step 2. When you don't know what you want and you cannot express yourself, then you take anything that comes to you. So consideration now will help you to eliminate step 2, because now you're so confident within yourself, because you're not, you know them say, do unto others as others will do unto you. That's what I'm talking about. So if you can do unto others as others do unto you, just think how life would be nice. Because first of all, if you know what you want, right? If you know what you want, it makes life easier. Correct, Avery? Sister Avery, you're still there?
I'm back. I hear you. That's true. So it's like important to consider what your person need and what you need. It's going to keep the home very happy. You know what I mean? And also to be observant.
True.
Sometimes your partner might always explain to you what they need, but you have to observe. You know? By observing, you'll see a lot.
You hear that?
Yeah,
you hear that, guys? If you can sometimes just observe, right? And observation, you know, for me, my views are totally different, I think, from a lot of people, because what happened is that my observation sometimes doesn't come from sight. It comes from literally listening. And my hearing is so, Lord of mercy. Sometimes it annoys me how my ears can't hear. You know what I mean? It's crazy. My hearing is excellent. And it's been trained that way. You understand? For so many years because of DJ. And I so appreciate that. So for me, I can pick up through energies and feel. So if you're not at that level, look. And if you're unavailable to look, listen. And if you can't listen, feel. So there's so much, you know what I'm saying, Avery? There's so much different ways where you can transcend your lack of consciousness. You know what I mean? Because it's all consciousness, you know, in all honesty. When you don't know how to get something done, that just simply means that you're not conscious of the situation. Because if you were conscious of it, then you wouldn't be in a lacking state. Not true?
That's true.
All right.
Bye, girl. I can't hold too much longer. I'm about to go to my Caribbean jerk wings and things on MLK Boulevard in Atlanta.
Good.
Big up to them.
So big up to them when you go down there. Tell them that I'm coming down to give them a visit. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm going to close off the show. Guys, this is Avery Alexander Brown, and she is a master herbalist herself. And what we do is that we just as we say, we come together for share. We're coming together to let you people see that, look here, it's not about saying me I drag you down, you I drag me down, you know, and I'm better than you and you're better than me. Because as I tell you all the time, one person do not know everything. You understand? Yeah. So when you start to come together now and to build bridges, you know what I mean? Not just we can walk over, but with children can walk over those bridges. Yeah? So again, my sister, thank you so much for sharing those 4 wonderful steps about love making and the sheet. Boy, the sheet get me. The sheet, you cut out the 2 eyes of the sheet. That one got me.
Angela, I'll tell you, it's such a good thing to have the vibes and help keep the community uplifted. So I really appreciate you and bringing forward this thing about how we have the Jamaica good life and just spread it all over the world, yeah? Keep the vibes positive.
Yes.
And one love.
One love. Thank you, my sister. Enjoy. All right, guys, I'm winding down now. I thank you guys for staying with me, watching me, and learning something new. And as I say all the time, you are number 1, 2, and 3. Tell yourself a sweet lie if you don't believe. Say you are number 1, 2, and 3. Go into your mind. Say to yourself, tell yourself that lie. Reprogram your thoughts. Reprogram the words even that come from your mouth, because guess what? When you start to change how you speak and how you feel, your life start to change. You start to evolve into a different state of consciousness. And then you become aware, and then you start to perceive things now to the truth that it is. So once you can perceive things now to that level, guys, let me tell you, love making comes sweeter. You have to say to your husband, say, Lord, me have to go to work tomorrow. You know what I mean? All right. Me have to go to work tomorrow. You have to get some sleep. It's in that type of realms. And it becomes where you don't have to talk about things. The touch just make you melt. Yeah? Or a certain words just make you melt and feel sweet. You understand? And the laughter and everything just make you feel good. And now make sure when you cook a nice plate of food, because I don't know, so I love my belly, not true. Right? So when you cook a nice plate of food and you sit down and you enjoy that, and then you move on to now sharing and building, whether it's on a personal level or it's on a business level, because then your husband or your wife supposed to be a part of that. So it's not just about sex, it's about building a strong family unit. And this is what we need for change, people. Back to the strong family unit where me and you help raise the one another children, and we're each other's stewards. We look out for each other. Yeah? And it's no more competition. You understand? When we go to competition, we go run, we go to sports, we play some games, it's competition. So right now it's about sharing love. Love, 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 love. The ultimate governance for the world. If you guys have any question to ask me, throw it up right now, because we have around 6 minutes left. So if you have any question, big up. Surandra Maharja. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Bless up, bless up, bless up. Thanks for shouting us out. Where are you from? That name is so unusual. I hope I pronounce it correctly. Cool. The Royal General, big up, more British. Everyone that is in the room, we big you up. We thank you for all our male people. Two of them, so they're on the WhatsApp listening right now. Big you up, yeah. And let me tell you something. If you take time to learn what you like, take that time to find out what make you feel good, what position make you feel good, what position make you come quick. Put it that way. What position get you to that point of feeling nice, quicker, yeah? So that you can, that you can enjoy yourself too. Because when you have women who have been in relationship for years and said they have never had an orgasm, it's heartbreaking. And the husband is there, and she said to you, say, boy, I've never had an orgasm. I don't know what an orgasm feel like. It's depressing, people. That is really depressing. No woman should have to go through that. No woman at all should have to go through that. So for that woman who cannot have an orgasm, because women, you have women who they've cut off their clitoris because of religious things. You have some man wicked, You have some wicked man, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. But a wicked and a wicked. And any woman that had to go through that, man, I tell you, it's just love. Love, love, love. And there is another way that you can actually enjoy that self-gratification internally. And I will teach you that G-spot. I will teach that one day to how to get to that G-spot feeling without clitoral stimulation. Lord of mercy. You're Jai's daughter. So, you now have to be in this frame of mind all the time. That consideration or balance, that means sharing. That means there's no governance in a family. Yeah? So we used to be taught that the man was the head of the family. True? And some people will tell you now that the woman is the head of the family because they want the balance, the change of role. It's no. Nobody head of nothing. You understand? Be the head of yourself and your husband be the head of himself. And together you come and rule properly and reign and feel good and live and enjoy life. No bullyism. That means I don't have no superior manager. Right? No, me not have no supervisor or no manager, me should have said. Cool. That means you're your own supervisor, you're your own manager, and then you collaborate, you share to make your journey grow further, right? So you don't have to be arguing. You don't have to be like, a gentleman said to me, say, him wouldn't want to live with no woman because woman is too miserable. And every woman him know miserable. I'm like, what kind of woman you know, boss? That's exactly what I asked. What kind of woman you know? Because it's not every woman miserable. It's a misconception. And when women are going through the changes, yes, you do. When you're going through that pre-menopause or menopause, yes, you do change. You do have changes because guess what? If your body hot and cold at the same time, and your brain is foggy, you don't know what is wrong with you. You're going through palpitations probably. You're going through, sensitivity. You're going through dryness. Think about that. You can perceive things to say, well, oh gosh, what is wrong with me? A lot of women literally have to go through hormonal replacement, which lead them to sickness later on. So balance become because we don't know what we want. We eat all kind of crap. Yeah? We eat all kind of crap. So balance, we gave you herbs today. We talked about coconut oil, evening primrose oil, pineapple to keep the vagina, your vaggie nice and wet, slippery. Yeah, me say it. Yeah, man, it's good for you. It's good for you. It's good for your husband because tight vagina bruise up the man them. Yeah, so you want to make sure so you're taking your evening primrose oil, your 2-finger insert coconut oil. It's antifungal, antibacterial, antimicrobial, yeah, and antiviral. Okay, so you want to make sure that you use those things to keep your vagina nice and wet or moist or whichever way you want to call it. Okay, good, I said it. Now, if you're having body odors, lady, don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed about it either. This is how you get rid of it. You start, number one, by cleansing out your digestive tract. You cleanse out your colon. Yeah? Cleanse your digestive tract by drinking chlorophyll. Alfalfa and peppermint is one of the quickest ways that I know of to get rid of that because it's a deodorizer for the blood. Okay? Right. So there again, I've given you wonderful things that you can use right now. And as always, go to the website, mynativeanswer.com is in the room. The phone number is 770-309-6934. And if you don't need it, share it with somebody that needs it for needs the attention or needs the help or the assistance, whichever one you choose to use to call it. Right? So go get your evening primrose oil, right? Get your tea. If you're loose, call up and get your tea bag from Avery. So the number 770-309-6935. 770-309-6934. And what does tea bags does? You put it in your steam and you sit over it and it literally bring back the vegetative virgin state, girls. So then so you have to use some evening primrose oil and coconut oil with that because the vagina is literally so tight that you want to moisturize that to get it back to the state. And you have a lot of yoni here. Yoni means the vagina. So you have a lot of things. You have the little eggs. You have different types of eggs. You have the Kegel exercise that you learn to squeeze. Now, ladies, I'm going to teach you a relaxation technique to get the body. Just moving the hip, one up, one down at a time. Yeah? One up, one down at a time. And when you breathe, stop. Squeeze one nostril together and rock from side to side with your hip. Literally just move from side to side and breathe in with one nostril and then do the next side. Right? And you can repeat that up to 6 different times. And what that does, for some reason, it starts to just free up the hip and let down your juices. Yeah? So, yeah, it's true. So it gives you more God favor me. Bless up. In your kingdom, not Babylon system, higher level of consciousness, of course. Love your creator with all your heart. with all your mind, love your neighbors, and love yourself, man. True God favor me. That is so real talk to end off the program with, right? Real talk. So for the Valentine's Day, we have shared with you. If you are your own Valentine, it's the same thing. Self-love, self-pleasure. Okay? What? Self-pleasure? If you're alone, and if you choose to be alone, because a lot of people, they're not alone because they can't find anybody. A lot of people choose to be alone. So if you're alone or you have taken a sabbatical from sex, it doesn't mean that your body can't be energized and have good feelings. It's called self-pleasure, and it starts by breathing. I just showed you that exercise to do. That exercise is for the people who are not having sex, but they want to energize that root chakra. Is to move the hip up and down. 1, 2. Preferably sitting. Yeah? For the male, it's preferably sitting and resting the testicles right on the front of the chair. And you move left and right, in and out. And then you breathe. Squeeze. One nostril. And breathe in. Repeat it on the other side. And you will feel that energy, that feeling. Just run right up in the back of your head, right up into your brain, and give you that wonderful stimulation of self-gratification. Yeah? Cool. So, as always, I tell you, walk good, talk good, sleep good, feel good. Right? Eat good. Love yourself first, second, and third. You're always beyond the podium. Truth. Self-love, we're saying the family unit. The family unit, guys, is what needs to be restored. And all women who, you're telling oh, it's my picnic, I don't want you to talk to my child a certain way when you're talking to the husband. Don't lick him, don't do this, don't do that. Not saying that you should, But I'm saying it's not your child alone. Actually, you're the least in the equation. Because that child was given to you. You're the incubator. And I'm not taking that back, it's true. So you present that child back out, so therefore stop doing that, because what you're doing is sending that child to say, don't listen. It must be that we're partners, we're doing this together. Right? Equality, so we start to breathe now, this generation. We're not breathing no more slaves around here. Even with love making, we're not breathing no more slaves around here. We're going to freedom. Right? So freedom from the mind, loving yourself, we start there. So anyway, guys, this is Angela Burke from mynativeanswer.com. Please go like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Go over there and subscribe also to our YouTube channel where you can get in-depth information. Yeah? And as I say, I'm going to do a cooking show, guys. I promised myself for Jamaica Good Life, we're going to do a cooking show. We know we have the baking show coming up for you, but I think I'm changing a lot of the things that I was planning on Jamaica, because I just love food. I just love food. Yeah? Yeah, I love food. So we're going to do that more. True. Alright, guys. As I say, love, healing, and oxygen, change and balance is your birthright. Right? So we're gone. Love or no. Later. Walk good. Health, wellness, and a balanced lifestyle. Hear it again. Health, wellness, and a balanced lifestyle, guys. See? That's it. It comes in a little bit like it, it just comes like a little statement, but it's so powerful. It keeps you happy. It keeps you from saying that you're sorry. You hear me say? It keeps you from saying that you're sorry. It keeps you from having argument with your husband and your wife. Just by knowing what you want, changing, loving yourself, and balance. You hear? I gave you exercises that will be wonderful for you to stimulate your sexual energy, even if you're not sexually active. Say you have taken a vow, of celibacy, then I just giving you things to make yourself feel really good by the breath. And it's a relaxation technique. It's an ancient relaxation technique that I just shared with you. See? So wonderful. God favor me creating free people. No more misinformation for we people, man. None at all. That is We're free people. We're good to go, man. Free human being, we say. And it starts by, mommy, you're not the ruler. Daddy, you're not the ruler. We're a unit. We're together. So it becomes where when I talk to my child and I say, I don't want to raise my voice. Right? When you talk to the child, you don't have to raise your voice either. Because it's understanding. And believe me, it really, 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 really works. See? So perfect love, God favored me. You must please come on one day and talk and call in and talk and give a testimony. I just love you so much. Thank you so much for sharing. You do such a wonderful job in sharing all over the world. England, Jamaica, you have friends that you just shared with. So I thank you. God favored me. I really, really thank you. Big up Riversdale, St. Catherine. Big up whichever part you come from. Big up St. Vincent today that was in the house. Big up Norway, where we'll be there in a little while. Big up Toronto. Toronto, you have been such a wonderful, 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 wonderful joy to have, because you just keep spreading Jamaica good life for us. So guys, walk good, talk good, enjoy. Me love you, share the love. Perfect human being. No more slaves around here. Free people. Consciousness, our birthright. You two become one flesh. Of course, the two of we have become one man. Join up and turn one in this. And what we say, me first, second, and third, you must feel the same way about yourself. Yeah? Alright, my people, thank you so much. We're gone. My native answer. Go over there, book an appointment, talk to me. Cool? Love. Sister Avery Alexander, thank you so much for sharing. Randy Pottinger, thank you. Right? Ja Patriot. People go check out Ja Patriot music. Buy a CD. Blind Justice. All live music. You hear? Please go over there and support him. Great artist. One of the best in the business. We won't chat about it. Because me get free now, you know. I talk about anything. As live chat, I talk about anything when me feel like talk about now. Because this is about strengthening our woman. Make you know so you have your voice. And your voice should not be silent. Love. Yeah. Lord, we love Randy for spreading the positivity. Oh, you mean big up King Randy? You are the captain of the ship, and we gladly work all upon deck too, and make sure say if we have to clean the deck, we have to clean the deck to make sure say the mission go through. You understand? Because this is not about superiority. It's no longer you superior to me. It's equality, we say. No more superiority. That done. Jim Crow thing done and gone right now. We say positivity. We have it here for ourselves. Love, healing, oxygen. Angela Burke, mynativeanswer.com. The number to call is 770-309-6934. Alright? Walk good. Me love you now. Good morning, chocolates, love on Valentine's and all of those wonderful things that people are doing today. The 14th, that is our Valentine's Day, no? Well, blessed morning, Jamaica, good life. This is Angela Burke, and I am from mynativeanswer.com, and today we are just saying Happy Valentine's, and I want to talk to you about dark chocolate. Yes, dark chocolate and what benefits dark chocolate have for your body. And also let's talk about reversal, red wine. Yes, since we are in the celebratory mode of the holiday, right? So dark chocolate, quickly, let's run through dark chocolate. What What does dark chocolate do? Well, everybody know that when you eat chocolate, it feels good, tastes good, and there's two different types of chocolate. You have dark chocolate and you have milk chocolate. Now, milk chocolate is when you add milk to the chocolate. Simple. Dark chocolate is when you don't. As simple as that. So, I'm sure, well, not most people, but most Jamaicans know that chocolate actually goes into a pot. And that pot normally is yellow or red, depends on the type of chocolate. And then when you crack that hard shell, there are some little cushiony seeds on the inside that appears to be a little bit ivory in color or whitish. And that has like a cotton candy soft coating over the chocolate itself, which is inside of that, is encased in that. And you could, well, I used to suck it off, to be honest with you. I used to love it, you know. And my grandmother had the chocolate pits that they would fill up, and she sold chocolate. That's what she did. And so when you now put that to dry, then it has a skin, the outer skin of it, and some people say that outer skin is very, very good for digestive issues, especially when you have IBS. They say that outer skin, if you shave it off and put it actually in brandy and soak it for a period of time. I've heard people say 1 year, I've heard people say 1 month on it, you know. So with the outer skin of the chocolate. Anyway, now you have the chocolate itself, so you can actually dry it, you can actually just air dry it, and then that is the cacao that you hear so expensive nowadays, cacao chips or cacao powder. Now that is actually the chocolate that doesn't have any heat to it. So that means it wasn't heated any at all, it's just dried by the sun or dehydrated. Okay. Once you now put heat to that now, the chocolate, you get to bring out different oils also. Well, it actually, you can actually press that chocolate and get the fat. So cocoa butter, cocoa fat, exactly from that chocolate. Now that oil, the fat that's on the cocoa, the chocolate fat, now that is wonderful, wonderful skin ointment, skin treatment. Now the pure thing is very, very expensive, so I rarely say to people use cocoa fat because it's quite pricey. And when I say quite pricey, if you're getting it directly, you're talking about a 2-ounce jar for like $70, you know, when, for the organic source that I know. So when you're using your dark chocolate now, you can actually use your chocolate as a scrub, definitely. 1 second, guys. I totally forgot that I had this music upload. Yeah. So the dark chocolate now, you can use it as a scrub for your face, right? You literally can just blend it down in your blender and apply that with this. It has its own oil from that, right? And then you use that as a face scrub. See how much things chocolate is good for? And we haven't touched the eating yet and what it does for the body. We're going to get to that just now. Now, that same fat, you know, they say if you have a cut, you can use that same fat with aloe vera. You juice the drain from the aloe, the little orange substance, and then you add that to cut. And if it's a deep wound that has been there for a while, you want to apply some comfrey with the aloe and coconut oil or the coconut fat. So that's a wonderful tip for you guys today. All right, if you know somebody going through that type of a situation. Now, let's get straight to the internal. Dark chocolate now, rich in iron, rich in iron. So for you ladies who, when you eat a piece of chocolate and you say, oh, it made me feel so good, the reason why is because it's high in iron, right? And also, I forgot to share with WhatsApp. I'm getting text over here. So the next thing is that it's high in copper. Now, they say copper is association with excessive grayness or early grayness. Copper is one of those things that the body is lacking, so eat up your dark chocolate for that. Also, magnesium. Can I tell you? Magnesium is that herb, guys. It's not that herb, it's that mineral. Magnesium is the feel good. Magnesium, you can have up to 350 different diagnoses that a doctor can tell you that is wrong with you. And it's literally a magnesium deficiency. Look it up, right? Magnesium, if you're having a headache, try magnesium. If you're having, cramps, definitely cramps, try magnesium. Charlie Horse's, night cramps, try magnesium. Heck, try a piece of dark chocolate. It's very rich in magnesium. And I don't have the exact amount of milligram per square of chocolate. I will find that out and let you know. Also now it's high in zinc, phosphorus, and it's a lot of flavonols is in dark chocolate, right? And normally you have a serving. What is a serving? Now a serving is not a half bar of chocolate, it's actually a few squares. Maybe like 4 of the little tiny squares, that's a serving, which would amount to around 2 tablespoons of chocolate, right? That's what a serving would be. So I'm not trying to damper on your Valentine's where you can eat a little extra today. So you figure you'll do maybe that, that is your serving. Bless up. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Blessings, Pamela. Blessings to you. 2 squares? No, 4 squares. 4 other little squares. That would be a serving. Yes. But if you feel comfortable with eating 2, eat 2. I really never eat 4. I normally will eat 2 servings. Sometimes 3. I'm just telling you the truth. When it comes to dark chocolate, especially if it has almonds in it, you got me there. You know what I mean? You would definitely catch me with that one. Cool? No, they say, what else can you do with chocolate except for drinking? And I just told you it's wonderful for the skin. You can literally use it as a face mask. The cocoa fat, which is that cocoa fat that, so precious to the skin, for stretch marks, mixed with castor oil, it does wonderful for stretch marks, ladies. So if you're pregnant, start to rub that on your belly. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Now, Harvard University has a study on dark chocolate, ladies. Go there and look it up. Look up the health benefits that it has. It helps with depression. So when you eat your chocolate and you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling good, that will help you to overeat, because it sends off that signal in your brain that, oh, I'm feeling good, right? And it also can aid against diabetes, the dark chocolate. So people who are going through diabetic issues, stick to your serving size and do dark chocolate instead of the regular chocolate. All right, good. So that would be my tip for you guys for the chocolate for the day. Cool. Thank you for the Valentine's greetings, everybody. But I don't celebrate any holidays except birthdays, yeah, and that's just personal choice, because I'm not cultured and I'm not religious. That's the reason why I don't celebrate any holidays. So to just pick one and to say I'm going to follow that one, it would go against my own beliefs in self. So I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. So thank you very much. I do, however, love birthdays, and I do celebrate giving thanks for a new year, which is, the New Year's, I don't go anywhere. I just pretty much will say Happy New Year to everybody then. So my thing is, thank you very much for the sentiments and telling me Happy Valentine's Day. All right, guys? Yeah. And to whomever, very understanding, okay? To whoever celebrate, I'm saying to you, bless up, enjoy your celebration, because it takes no skin off my back to really and truly say that to you, because that's why I'm talking with you, is for you to be enjoying your life to the fullness. So if that's your enjoyment, keep enjoying, but when you come to full consciousness, to where I am. For over 30 years, I have not celebrated a holiday. And that means, yeah, in all sense of the word. True. So I gave you the benefits of dark chocolate, and I said to you that you know, if that type 2 diabetics, please check with your doctor. But dark chocolate is one of that thing that you can eat because it also aids with the polyphenols that's in the dark chocolate. So you want to check out that too. And all who don't know what polyphenols is, please go and look it up. Yeah, it comes, yeah. So no, most people will have some alcohol and they'll have their chocolate or their pastry. I don't know if the people do pastry on Valentine's Day, do they? Someone of you wonderful people, tell me if people do pastries on Valentine's Day. I'm a little backward in that department. So let me know what they normally do for Valentine's Day. I know that people normally do, that they do a little alcohol with their chocolate. So guess what? You can break the tradition and you can do your chocolate with your sorrel. You know, you can make your sorrel, or you can do, and if you want to get your sorrel, carbonated, you know, they have the little carbon machines and things like that. And you can literally do your sorrel with your chocolate. Man, that is something wonderful you'll be doing for your body, you know. You'll be enhancing your circulation. Oh my gosh. Plus, you'll be feeling good. You'll be getting extra iron, magnesium, you know, zinc, copper in your body. So you'll be doing something absolutely great for your body. Cool, guys? So, Valentine's, today we are saying to you, do you know the history of Valentine's? And even though people use it right now for just a sentiment, love with chocolate and different type of candies, I assume, you know. So if you're going to do your chocolate, indulge in your dark chocolate. And chocolate, you have chocolate covered pomegranates and chocolate covered acai berries and chocolate covered blueberries, which is wonderful for the brain. So pick up those type of chocolates and give to your loved ones. Men and women do the same thing too, because those have added benefits while you're eating, and it's quite delicious, right? So today is Jamaica Good Life. We're just saying to you, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Make sure that when you're drinking, right? When you're drinking, drink things that is you have. First of all, this is the first time that I'm seeing this, but you're seeing organic alcohol now, guys. Organic alcohol with non-GMO grains is being advertised. So be wise about your choices of things that you drink, right? And also with what you eat. So choose dark chocolate over milk chocolate, all right? And also red wine, guys. Red wines with a whole lot of resveratrol. You know what I mean? And you guys know the effect that a glass of red wine have on the body. And who don't know, go and look it up. It's just a simple reminder. That's all we're here to do, is to remind you that you have full control of your life. That means you take the time to go shopping. You take the time to fix your face nice and pretty. You know, put on your pretty lipstick and fix up your hair pretty and things like that. So you should take the time now to enhance your life by, number one, starting with self-belief, knowing what you want, right? Number two, I'm not stop saying, so every time I come on, I will continue to say, know what you want, especially women. Let us start this journey now where we know that, look here, equality has not been for us throughout time, right? So now we are equal beings, equal to none other but the Creator. That's what I'm talking about when I say equality for all. Because as I say, if God is your father and your mother, we often refer to Mother Earth, right? And I say Father Sky. So we often refer to Mother Earth and Father Sky as our parents, right? So if that's the case, that simply means that we are young gods, right? That's what we are. So if that's what we are, let us maintain our power now to know that we are equal to the Creator, because we are his offsprings, or we are her offsprings, his and hers offsprings, right? So equality now becomes your birthright. So now you take that time to inform, right? Inform yourself, get educated. You have it at your hand, you have it at your fingertips, it's in your phone. So you just click on and you can entertain and educate yourself. All right. So guys, I quickly running. Good morning, the royal. Hail, my brethren. Hail up. Thanks for coming in. We're just giving quick tip today on chocolate. Upful vibes, always upful vibes. You know, we bring to you upful vibes, and I must say to you, there's a challenge of The Greatest Love by Ciara. You know, it's a song that she has, and she's challenging people to tell their greatest love. And the greatest love becomes you and your extension of yourself. Because what you love, you know, is what you're going to manifest. Yeah? In truth. So sometimes we don't love ourselves. So that's why we manifest certain types of silly vibes within our own lives. And I guess I'm drinking tea. It's not that cold, guys. It's kind of warm. Hopeful, thumbs up. Give thanks, most definitely, man. Right? So as we say, we have to honor ourselves as creators, females, men. Please know that you're sharing the story now and uplifting your empresses, your queens. You know, this could be your wife or your daughter or your sister, right? Know that you know better from watching Jamaica Good Life and seeing a difference, right? In all aspect of life, right? Whether we're just using our mind, you know, whether it's the think tank show with Randy, which I love, which is whether it's the cooking, you know, what to seeing how people literally, you know, their way of preparing their foods, reasoning with Baba, that you can just say simplicity is now life's greatest teacher. You know, that's like what we're all aiming for. Is like, wow, can I just be silent in the mind and just live happy and have my needs met? This is what we're saying right now. If we come together and start to support each other, you and I can have empires, people. Let me tell you, whoever is in this chat room, listen, pass it on. The black economy that we spend as black people is over $1 trillion in spending power on an annual. All right? Bless up my sister, right? Bless up, love, blessed love. Good morning, Maridi. Right? So guess what now? If we now look at ourselves, look at the Jamaican spending power. We Jamaicans, come on, when it comes to fashion, we think turn all the way up. As in say turn up. Right? We want the best fashion, we want the best food, we want the best everything, because we believe so we must treat our body right. Not true? Cool. So with our spending power, think about what we can do for ourselves, right? You think about it. 10 people watching, 20 people watching, 40 people watching. Think of the spending power. You have a channel, me have a channel. We watch each other, we promote each other, right? You have a business, I promote you. You buy from me buy from you. All of us, we buy from each other. That is Marcus Garvey philosophy, guys. You hear me? So therefore, what we do, we support big designers now who put in out blackface hoodie, right? Gucci we're talking about. I'm saying. I'm not afraid to call name, you know. Me tell it as it is. Cool? So, true thing. Yes, man. True thing. So now we can spend thousands of dollars, right? Thousands of dollars with companies that can turn around and literally try to remind us, right, that they are superior to us by we celebrating them holidays, correct? And we celebrating and buying them clothes and buying them jewelry and keep perpetuating the the stereotype of beauty. You see it? Yeah. We don't have to. We now can't be that driving force to say to ourselves, look, how much black sisters me know do nails? Big up Nicola. Right? London, whoever in London, you know, go support Nicola. Because she deal with nails and she do tutorials and she teach people how to design her own type of nails and things like that, to my knowledge. And what I see of her, the work is beautiful. So big up Nicola, right? Always a pleasure tuning in, Angela. Love your positive vibes. Thank you so much, beautiful. Pamela Cummings. Pamela, where are you from? I don't remember asking you that, but you always tune in. Tell me where you're from. Let me big up your place. Cool. So if we can now support her with nails, what are we doing? When you know what I mean? Think about, we're talking about money power. How many Asian women do you see with acrylic nails and things like that? We are the one who wear it. But who do we support? Who do we support with our money? Today's Valentine's Day, whoever is going to buy chocolate today, do you buy it from somebody? Do you have somebody? It's not that we're not out there, the business people, we're out there. Well, a lot of us is out here. So is it that you go and you buy a chocolate from the vendor who looks like you? The black person, you just, I really and truly don't want to come off like say, okay, I'm being anti anything, But what I'm saying is that in this time, with Donald Trump as our president, and trust me, him can be re-elected again. Just listen, just from the last 2 weeks, its poll numbers are starting to rise again. And especially with all of this foolishness that's going on here in America, with the other party, them divided amongst them each other. He can be re-elected again. Okay, what does that tell you? We need to support each other. As simple as that. We need to literally now start to say, guess what? Marie D over here, so Pamela over here. So how can we enhance each other's life? What can you do to make, our economy that we contribute so much to, especially as Caribbean people? Especially us as Caribbean people, we put our money where our mouth is. Because if it's concerts, we're there. Right? If it is whatever it is, we're there. And when we're showing up at concert, hear how the industry benefits overall. The dressmaker or the store, they benefit, correct? Why do they benefit? Because, and to say, you're going to buy clothes. The hairdresser benefit because you're going to do your hair. So you see, no, another thing, the nail person benefits also because you're going to do your nails. And that's just going to one event. Okay? So, and guess what now? The food industry also benefit from just one show. You see it? So, it is no problem, sweetheart. My son just walk past and say, sorry, I'm talking. Right? Bless up, King. How you do? See? So, if we don't support each other on those levels, guys. So the one show, let's just talk about it because we're Jamaican and I watching from Toronto. All right, Toronto, Canada. Toronto OT. Toronto good life. Yeah, true. Pamela Cunningham. Love you, my dear. Love you. Blessed loves. Trillions of hearts. Okay? Trillions of hearts. And to you. Because you're wise up, number one. And number two, you're doing a Jamaica good life. I go and spread the love and I share and I enjoy. And actually, guess what? No? You cannot tell me something when me don't know because I don't know anything about Canada. But I need to know things about Canada because of your industry, your marijuana industry. I'll be coming there to looking at some farm equipment. Sometime in the summer, me and my husband supposed to be coming over there. Me and Ja Patriot. No, me don't like say husband. So me and Ja Patriot will be there. Sometime in the summer. Him not tell me which day we're going yet, but him did tell me we're going. The issue I have with my people is the attitude some have towards us as consumers. Well, I don't know where you going to marry in terms of saying consumers. Apart from some restaurants in Jamaica that you go and the attitude is really disgusting, and some Jamaican restaurants where their attitude is really disgusting, where they, them literally I tell you say, just wait, me dep on the phone or something like that. They don't have enough staff, and I understand why they do that sometimes, is that they're understaffed a lot of times, So apart from those things, I when I go into black establishment, the business, the customer service is normally amazing. Thank you, Pamela. I hope to see you when I come over to Toronto. Me and your Patriot when the summer. Yeah, we want to come look on some farming equipment for hemp, because we're going to be doing, my goal is within the next 4 years to have one of the largest processing plant for hemp in our hemisphere, in the Caribbean. That is our goal that we're working towards, and we've been working towards it for a while. So instead of buying plastic plates and cups, you guys got to be buying hemp plate, hemp fork, hemp cup, all of them something they make from hemp. And instead of scandal bag made from plastic that you can't, it's just horrible and will be around forever, you'll now be able to get hemp plastic, and that's the technology that I'm learning. I've been doing it for a minute. So now I'm almost done with my studies on that, and then now once I'm completely finished, then we'll be looking towards now getting the facility in Jamaica where we can now start to make blocks with hemp, and that has just been a passion of mine for a moment. And furniture, because as you guys, I don't know if you know, let me just a little sidetrack. Like in BMWs or in Mercedes, but I'm sure of BMW, the panels, they're made from hemp. So we're going to be doing some wonderful things with hemp. Oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing. Yeah. And I'm actually literally learning about the ethanol value for the hemp seed. We can literally be a green world, we can literally be a green world with hemp here. So for sure, I will definitely love to see you when I come, Pamela, for real. So as I'm saying, now look at Valentine's Day. Do you know how much money this holiday make overall? And okay, now, so when you look at a store, let's just call a panty store, one of them, Fredericks, yeah? And them people are now going to make millions of dollars today by selling underwear, the little special things. Think about it, guys. So if that's the case, every day I can come up with an holiday. Angela Time Day, Angela Hair Day. We can come up with that thing and we support it. Just get the masses to support it, and then we're good to go. And I guess you can do the same thing too. But I'm saying it is so ridiculous that we have been empowering people that don't wish for us to have the same success. Yeah. So therefore, let us start to support each other as Caribbean. So for the business owners, Marie D said, the issue with her people is that the attitude some of them have towards the consumer is sad. She has a sad face emoji. So for the business owners that's out there, for the restaurant owners, for the store owners, for the hairdressers, the nail, whatever you is, the doctors, the doctor offices. I know quite a few doctors' offices here that's owned by Jamaican. You have some, believe me, a lot. So guess what, guys? You now have that responsibility to change Marie D's idea and her experience when she go into your establishment. Marie, good job on that one. You see how I deal with your thing, Marie? So whoever is watching, share it on your Facebook, share it on your Instagram, share it right on your WhatsApp for us. Let people know, so right now we're coming with a positive spin where we say we not support no designer who not support us. And some of them we are supporter from long time with them little X and O's and whatever, them forget cut. Yeah. Oh, them forget cut. People, where is our industries for ourselves? Yeah, that's what we're thinking about. So now, business owners who are not doing what you're supposed to do, which is making your clients and your customers feel special, change that. Change that, all right? Make them feel special and make them feel loved, okay? Marie, I will give more attitude than shiny. Lux, whoa, may I say, may I read it just what you say? King Abijah say, Marie, I will give more attitude than shiny, and we don't stop by their plastic, low quality food and hair products. Kaboom. Kaboom. Yeah, that one the fire. King Abijah, thank you. I wish, but where are you from, King Abijah? Write that in the comment. That one is a boom. I didn't want to touch it, but guess what? You touched it for me. Thank you. No, you have people following you around in the stores. No, my store, you don't even, nobody don't even check your bag. When you go into Asian establishment, they walk around behind you and they have cameras and the glass things that we have them in our stores too. And people walk in and go and spend their hard-earned money that you sit down and work hard for your money. I don't know about other people, but I work for mine, right? So the attitude of that, if that doesn't offend you, something is wrong, that you keep spending your money there, okay? And I hear this comment too about that people with products and stuff like that say, the products them don't look good and them. So guess what? Support the people them so that them can get better products so they can buy more. That them some of them can come out of them kitchen with them little hand cream and them soap or their lotion or whatever they're making. You know what I mean? Whatever. It could be technology, guys. It could be you're doing an app. Whatever it is, right? I don't know. So to get to a stage where your product is, barcoded and have a good manufacturer, things like that. So what you need support. I myself need support. And I carry the best products them from a GMP certified lab, which has been around for over 40 something years. What you do, you give your formulation and you make a chemist make up your formula for you, and you go to and you find a particular manufacturer who can deal with your thing for you, whether it's clothing, whatever it is, because if you can't supply the demand, find somebody that can, and then know you work to promote. And guess what now, people? We have to help and support each other. You understand? We really do. And when somebody will say, oh, that's too expensive, them can't buy a shoes for $100 or $200 from a black designer, right? But you can, because you want to go catch a sale for maybe whatever, but yet still you will go into a big designer and drop $400 or $500 on a shoes, on a sandals, right? On a Gucci sandals and stuff like that. So guess what? We have to flip that in our own mind to think if it's not, how everybody have the same pocketbook, guys, and it's one big billboard. Yeah. It's one big billboard. Matthew Alpha J Martin. How is it in Jamaica with all what's going on? I really want to come to Jamaica to live, but news scare me every day. Yeah, news scare me in America every day. That's why I barely watch the news, Matthew. Yeah, and I've lived in Jamaica for 6 years prior to 2010, yeah. So, and to be honest with you, Jamaica has its challenges. Jamaica really do has its challenges, yeah? And Jamaica biggest challenge, as them say, is crime and violence, is thief. Cool? And if you guys listen to this, you'll hear me say to you all the time, say thief that's the worst form of life kind to me, is a thief. Yeah. Because then you don't look out for you don't want to. You don't even want your own blessing. You don't even honor your creator to tell yourself, well, you're better. You're a good human being. You want to go and take from somebody. That is a low form of life, in my view. Yeah? Yeah, man. So, I can tell you that there's people that live in Jamaica that I know that has no desire to come to America. They might just pass through on vacation and they're not staying more than 2 weeks. And my girlfriend, she not staying more than 7 days. She not staying more than 7 days anywhere outside of Jamaica. She'll vacation. She'll go to the vacation Negril and vacation in Negril also. So what you do, go for a visit, Matthew. All right? Matthew, go for a visit to Jamaica, and when you go and watch Jamaica Good Life and watch Randy teach you about some of the safety things that he does. And they have all-inclusive hotels there that and plus you can take tours from those. And there's travelers. There's a lot of hotels. There's a Sandals chain that is very, very good. There's a lot of hotels there where you can go. You have places that you can literally go and visit. And I just learned of a few other spots that I'll be definitely promoting. When I go down there, I'll talk to the people, but I just heard about some wonderful fun activities that's going on down there. Cool. Now Marie D said, "Oh, I stop at local farmers, Whole Foods, Costco, and me. No buy Chinese. I am also a natural hair nail tech." Okay, well, big up natural hair nail tech. Me not even know. Made a big up my friend at England who was. So big up. Go to my website, go to mynativeanswer.com and link up through the Facebook. Like and subscribe and them things there so we can get your email address. All right? Send a contact so we can give some promotion with your natural hair and nail thing too. Now, you say you shop at Whole Foods. What expensive like Whole Foods? You know how much black people have local stores all over. I don't know where you live, but you know what I mean? They have a lot of herb shops and vitamin shops and stuff like that. That's owned by black people. Health food stores. So support your local health food stores too, so that they can continue to be there for you. Because when you go into those stores, they can't tell you that you don't have anybody there to literally say to you, this is what you need and this is what you should use. But when you go into the smaller chain store, they have people to tell you and explain to you what to use and things like that. Pamela, you said there are scary news all over the world. True, I agree with that. There's scary news all over the world, right? As I say, so we can't just blame it and say Jamaica. But people, make we talk. For Jamaica to have so much murder for a little place with such a small amount of people, why is that continuous? We have to kind of like take these things. We don't make gun at Jamaica. We don't make bullet at Jamaica unless you live over rural. You make your little thing, your teeth off the cap of them. When we did little, so them used to do it at Spanish Town. Them teeth the cap and make them one shot and them make them one fake gun. You used to see the man them with it. We run politics when we little. Right? Cool. So apart from those things, when you see the police, them will make seizures, them will take up real gun and real shot and things like that. How are these things entering into the country? When you're sending a barrel, do you know what you have to go through to clear your barrel? Them take out every single thing out of your barrel and look. So how are these things coming in? So the government now has to make sure that we get a check and balance, man. Come to a check and balance at our ports. Something has to be not have been overlooked for many times for so much guns that is made not in our country, right? And the bullets. And I heard somebody say you should charge people for bullets. They should charge them for every bullet. You should charge them for more than what the gun is for the bullet itself. So maybe you guys should look into that too, right? And then to the person who is just creating this violence and crime, why are you doing it? Over money? You hear the story say you never see a Brinks following a hearse. You never see a Brinks following a hearse. So if that's what you're robbing for, then think again. You have children, or if you have family and loved ones, think again, man. We need to stop that. We really need to stop that. So make we talk to each other and start to share a little bit more. And for the people who are doing up the crime and violence, for the mothers, if you know so your son create havoc and you can't talk to him, find somebody who can reach him. And if you can't reach him, then this is terrible. But then you have to go call the police then and make them deal with him. You understand? So come on, man. For the woman who you know say your husband now live right, and him a create violence from people. You know what I mean? Come on. I think it's time. We have to look on the situation as the situation is. Because his folly will probably come back to reach you in the long run too. So we're not totally just turn them over and condemn them. You know, we're saying change the bad, dirty mind within yourself to good mind. You hear? And you get good mind. And then once you have good mind, there's no need to hurt people and make people feel less than. It's just to elevate people, right? And if we can make our own spending power, and some of you guys is such geniuses for the things that you do. You mean if you can sit down and plan a robbery and them something there and get away with it, you're a genius. Or maybe if you plan to make an industry and do something else, it would bring you probably more fortune where you don't have to look over your shoulders. You know. So guys, that is my tip on that for today. Support. God favor me. Who profits the most of each death in Jamaica? Why is the culture so violence promoted and exalted in dancehall, and positive lyrics get less promotion? You know something? I'm going to agree with you. And for somebody who have been in the dancehall fraternity, in the reggae fraternity for a number of years, I mean, own Reggae Capital, yeah, and Hillside Entertainment, that was ours for years, that closed. But people, you're right. You're absolutely right on that. God favored me when you talk about the music and the negativity that it has promoted. And we know the negative artists them too, you know, and we can say, all right, this has been excitement, and we can say, yeah, music has been one of those violent promoting things. But then if you think about cartoon, you know, my girl, what violent more than cartoon? Before we even reach the music. So before we even reach the music, before the young one can even reach to a stage of consciousness, we say, well, music. We'll let we kids them watch cartoons. What more violent than Bugs Bunny? Me so serious. What more violent than Roadrunner? Okay, so maybe what more violent than the Bible? So if we breathe and teach violence, it's unfair for us to say, well, to put it on the dancehall music. And yes, the positive vibes, you do have a lot of positive artists out there that are not being highlighted because they don't choose to be a part of a corrupted system where they're paying for play, or they have to do certain things in order to get play. So you do have certain people who have them integrity and decide, say, okay, we're going to go and put out with good music, and it's there, search for it. It bows back to the thing, we have to be each other's promoters, right? So yeah, you're TV, of course. So if we're going to blame the music, beg your blame start from cartoon. We're not even going to TV. We're not even going into movies. If you notice, I don't even touch that yet. And I don't even think I'm going to touch that. I'm saying, if you're going to blame dancehall for violence, right? Bounty Killer have some of the most violent lyrics, right? People dead, but yet still him have some of the most conscious lyrics. Yeah? Book. I mean, me know a lot of positive things. Him have one girl song that me love so much, yeah? So, back to the thing again is what you choose to consume. That too, right? So, before we blame with dancehall, right? And we young artists, I'm put them into a category of them is bad. You understand? No. What happened is that some of them need a break, and them have to just do what the producer say, or they are within themselves, they haven't found themselves yet. So they start off a little controversial to get that hype, so that they can actually get the ear of the people. Alright? So before we blame with dancehall artists them, make we blame the cartoons because the violence start there. Okay? Yeah. Cool. God favor me. We give we boys gun for their second and third birthday. Back to the thing again. So it's unfair to blame the music when you yourself will buy your pitney one tie gun. So it's unfair to blame music for that. Cool? So Abijah, Maridi, you're a lot. You're a lot. The only, oh, I think he said it means you're not. You're not the only one to make that comment. So my answer is not only for you. I just find we worry more about, okay, how nice someone is to us more than their good services or qualities. Abijah, where you're writing in from, where you're texting in from? Tell me. Maridi, him never that talk to you alone. No, don't take nothing personal. Lives in Orlando currently and shops with the locals. Good. What we're saying, if the locals, right? If you go to your local store and it's run by us, whatever, right? I mean, no, Indian people say them no black. But let me tell you something. Don't make me have to go, me have to draw for history for you, here. Okay, don't make me have to go lineage and make you know truth. Because I don't have the time for that. Go look it up. So Indian people are no black. Chinese people, Asian people, one of think them is Asian people is not white, you know. Their skin is not normally white, okay? Alright, there are yellow and brown tone. Okay? Cool. And Indian people are no black, all away black, are colored, melanated, energetic beings. That's what we are. Human, okay? And then where skin is dark, we're melanated, energetic beings. So hold that. Cool. So true, Angela. Some cartoons should be banned. Well, to be honest with you, Bugs Bunny could never rank for me. Me did love Bugs Bunny. All as a big fan, me did love Bugs Bunny. And my sister was a Pepe Le Pew fan. She all had the socks and stuff like that as a grown girl, as a grown woman, yeah. So I I'm just simply saying, instead of us to come out and bash with young artists them and say, how come we are promote all positive, violent lyrics in a dance hall, and that is all that's promoted, and less positive vibes is out there. And there's a two-side story. I'm saying, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to break down with dancehall artists them for that. We're going to say to them, say, look here, your body of work will stay with us for life, right? The body of work. So then guess what? Choose good things to teach people picnic, right? And then even in the same excitement, you can, where you're doing your word play, right? And you're assassinating somebody with your words. Choose words that couldn't be, you know what I mean? That don't have to be where you want to do off with the man whole family, mother and picnic and all them something. They cross the line when you do those type of things, in my view, and that is my view. I'm entitled to that. But we're not gonna kill enough for do no art, okay? Because if that's the case, cancel all action movie, right? Cancel all of them. That means you wouldn't have a movie industry, people. My fiance wants us to live in Jamaica. I also want to start a business, but I'm hearing so much between the police and the gangsters. What's your advice? I just give my advice already. Anything else you have to pay me for, okay? Me tell you, if you take a vacation and go look out for the place for yourself, right? Don't take people advice. You might go there, and when you step off of the plane and you drink your first jelly, the smell of the air that you breathe when you come off of the plane in Jamaica, whether Montego Bay or Kingston, and you breathe in that air, right away you feel different. When you take that first jelly, and or for some people it's a red stripe beer or whatever you into, right? Trust me, when you get that first crab or whatever you like, and you just go there, you sit down, and you've been waiting. Oh my gosh, the relief and the feeling that you get is like, it feels godly. It feels so good. So I mean, you might just go there and fall in love with the place just from that. So don't be preconceived by that. You know what I mean? And if you want advice, my number is 770-309-6934. WhatsApp me. True. Or go to the website and book a consultation. Then you can get in-depth things, what to do. Yeah. Cool. All right, guys. Thank you so much for participating. As I say to you, for all that I said, happy Valentine's Day to me. I thank you. We are talking about Marie D. So we are talking about Chronics, Protege, Coffee, Queen Africa, Bunty. I try clean up him thing now. Me not think say Bunty I try clean up him thing now. That means you're not really a Bunty killer fan, yeah? And but to be honest with you, Bunty have from when, you understand, you can go back and just listen to him catalog. You will see him have some wonderful conscious music, and yes, and yet still he do have some devastating non-conscious thing too. Yeah, but it's all in wordplay, right? Cool. Chronics, we love Chronics and Coffee and Protege. No, Africa, big up, pretty girl. I love you. Hope to see you when I come down very, very soon. Right? Big up, Rebel. Him look like my husband is here, my other husband. Big up Tony, Tony Rebel. And big up Beautiful Queen and the whole family. The Flames family, big up. Kenya, Walipa hugs and kisses, me love you. Can't done. Thank you very much. God bless you too, Matthew. But don't be afraid, King. Don't be afraid. This is the time now that, look here, whatever resonates in your soul, and trust me, you might just go to Jamaica and step off of the plane and the air, and you get some food and feel so good, and you just say to yourself, so, oh my gosh, what have I missing? And what, when you go on the beach, you eat 2 festival and eat one nice, well, you can't eat 1 fried fish, you have to eat 1, because you have to have a fried parrot. Yeah. That's a must. When you're eating fried fish in Jamaica, you must have a little 1 fried parrot. Because the parrot thing no normal when it fried. And then now you want to forget eat a butterfish. Yeah. The butterfish, them have some color thing on them. Bless up my sister. Bless up. Here my sister say happy Valentine's Day. I'm boo about happy Valentine's Day, boo. A ghost she call me. Big up, baby love. That's my beautiful sister Ebony Star in the room. People in the social pretty cool. So when you go to Jamaica, you make sure so you eat. If you don't eat fish and you just eat ital, okay? Oh my gosh, you need to go up a Aurora place. Right up in a what the place name again? Babes, where Usain Bolt place there. I don't remember the name of the place now. Where tracks there in a Kingston. But go to Aurora place. Oh my gosh, you can get the veggie raw pizza. Your drinks them. Oh my gosh, amazing. Good stuff. Marketplace. Yeah, marketplace. So go and get your food. And then now, guess what now? The beach. Go to the beach. Go up to the National Park, Hollowell. You know what I mean? Go up in Garden Town. Oh my gosh, there's so much to do. Go to Blue Hole. I mean, the places, what I'm saying to you now, just go a beach. Just go on beach. You can't even go, just go right out of Port and right out there and stand up and take in the atmosphere. Make the floornaise that's coming off of the ocean bounce in your pretty face. Yeah, if you're a man, you're pretty too. Make it bounce in your pretty face and enjoy all of that wonderful amount of trace minerals that you're getting from the ocean breezes. Cool? All right. Yeah, my sister say hi everyone, and I give you some pretty emojis with hearts and kiss and loves. If I may say that this is out of a joke, my fiance is a Jamaican woman, so I called her to type of spice. Laugh out loud. Cool. Thank you so much for your advice and time. Well, as we say, I just love, And the mission is visit in a country, spend some money in a country, make we build back some industries. My one will be the hemp industry, and my aim is to have the largest manufacturing for implant, right? So all who want to get involved, call me, right? Me can use some investors because the machinery them expensive. So you can come in and on an investment level and come in, make we deal with it. No more plastic bag. We're talking about hemp bags. Yeah, made out of that. No more styrofoam and them something there. And we're building material will be hemp. And we have enough limestone in Jamaica, so we think sort out. And for the entire Caribbean, we will be getting things done there. Cool. So therefore, that is what we say, and that is what we're going to continue to do. So for the next within time, I almost graduate with me for me, I'm ready for the hemp world. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you so much for joining me today on Jamaica Good Life. I am Angela Burke, here sharing with you, telling you what good, talk good, eat good, sleep good, drink good. But how more than anything else, continue to feel good. It's all about health, wellness, and a balanced lifestyle. Tyrone Bailey, big up, big up, big up, big up. All right? It's all about health, wellness, and a balanced lifestyle. And as I tell you, oxygen, people. Let's just breathe. You know, we have to just breathe, calm down, and just go and live good. Yeah? But we just continue to do that. See? Love yourself more than how you love anybody else. First, second, and third. And them say, since one love a true man, love yourself first, second, and third. And make sure you guys share these things as me ask you to be my promoter, you know. Right? Because I'm coming to you giving you knowledge and telling you wonderful things. Okay? So therefore, be my promoter and share for me. Share it on Instagram, everything, like and subscribe and do all of them wonderful things. The Jamaica Good Life. Angela Burke, mynativeanswer.com. Enjoy the Valentine's eat. Dark chocolate. Yeah, give that to a woman and to a man. That make you feel good. See? Alright. Blessed love. Perfect love, my people. Cool. Ebony, I love you. I'll call you later. And to all who participated, I must say, blessed love. Ja Patriot, honor and love to you. Jamal, I love you so much. And to everybody, Mama, everybody, my whole sister, them, Dar, Audrey, Ronald, Rosie, everybody, Janet, everybody, me just love you now. Seen? Cool. And to everybody that just offering such wonderful support, just thank you guys so much. Continue to share from you here. Walk good, talk good, eat good, continue to feel good. Love, healing, and oxygen, change and balance, we say. Without it, that we are do a change and balance, we say. So, love.